What is going on, everyone? Happy Monday. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. Yeah, so just go straight to it. We got rugged on SafePad and Safereum, what it looks like. So yeah, kind of speechless right now. Luckily I didn't start the live sooner, I guess, if that's any better, but I don't know, dude. Honestly, I don't even know what's going on right now. I just got a text message from everybody right now telling me that Safereum rugged. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. We're gonna go ahead and do some deep analysis at the moment, see if they pull liquidity, what exactly is going on. One thing I do want to go ahead and say is this is kind of the reason why, and now this is a little bit more of a reality check too, right? As I always say, it's not a matter of if are they gonna rug pull, or I can't even have. I'm kind of speechless right now. So you guys are kind of getting like the full on live reaction of me trying to like process all of this. But what I'm trying to say is this is a reason why we always go in with the mentality. I know it's kind of a negative mentality, right? It's not of when. It's not a matter of will they go ahead and rug pull. It's a matter of when will they go ahead and rug pull, right? And I've been saying this time and time again, right? And I've noticed some red flags, some two big red flags that I kind of pushed to the side. And I think on today's live stream is going to be kind of one of those things where we could go ahead and talk about it a little bit more. Obviously, this is something that nobody was expecting. I'm kind of, I don't know, man. We're going to go ahead and see where things go. Let me just go ahead and drink some water real quick. Hey, what's up, Wade? How's it going, bro? Hope you're having a great day today despite what just freaking happened. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. And as I mentioned, it's pretty crazy time to go ahead and talk about what we're going to go ahead and talk about today, right? So I don't know where things are going to go moving forward. It is what it is. We took that L, right? Thank you, Happy, for joining us today. And it's just a matter of I'm just like freaking mind blown, bro. It's like, dude, it's like you guys really pulled the freaking rug. Like, everything was going perfectly, but I mean, it is what it is, man. It's all about learning, becoming better, and most importantly, diversifying, right? That's the reason why I always push. Let's go ahead and diversify. Let's go ahead and do this. Whatever money you go ahead. Darian, how's it going? First like dibs. I really appreciate you, bro. That's why I always say, when it comes to this, only invest in money you're willing to lose, right? All the money that I threw into Safereum, I knew the possibility of losing it. I was okay losing it too. I went in with the mentality that if I lose it, I lose it. It is what it is, right? Now this other money that I threw in, which I threw in about $200 into the pre-sale, which I said I wouldn't ever do, right? But since I'm like, okay, Safereum has been coming through, they've been showing their trust, they've been actually pretty reliable. And they're like, the reveal comes in the sequel. And that's why I've always been kind of neutral with Safereum too, right? Even though it was making me money, even though I made some transaction fees, I made some money off of providing liquidity. I made a little bit over $180, which is now worth kind of nothing. I just hope that nobody threw in money they weren't willing to lose, bro. Like, really, like, I really do hope all of you. Hey, what's up, bro? How's it going? Talk. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and talk about dog today, but dude, I'm so mind blown right now. Like, I just don't know how to react with these news right now. I was getting ready to go ahead and have this whole entire live stream go on, and I was running a few minutes late, right? And then I come back to my room to go ahead and finally go live after being a couple minutes late. Should have already been going live about almost an hour ago. Just to go ahead and find out that we got freaking rugged, bro. Not only on SafePad, but we also got rugged on Safereum, apparently, from what it looks like. And we're gonna go ahead and look at my wallets right now, what we're looking at. Like I said, one of the biggest things when it comes out to the channel, I think it's all about being transparent, whether you make money or you lose money. And you know how much my position on Safereum was at this point with liquidity. I was providing a little bit at this all-time high. I was literally at $2,000 not that long ago, like literally before going live about 30 minutes ago. I had about 2 grand of Safereum, and the money that I threw into Safereum was mostly money that I was okay losing. I had no worries losing this money. I'm just shocked that they actually pulled this shit. You know what I mean? I saw some red flags myself that I was just like, dude, like, what the heck's going on, man? Like, this doesn't make any sense, but let me just go ahead and do it, right? And what I've noticed is that when SafePad was going live, I've noticed Safereum starting to dump. I'm like, it's kind of weird, dude. I'm like, we're losing. Like, shouldn't the high be like us pumping instead of like maybe people are selling their Safereum and go over SafePad? I'm sure that's what a lot of people did, right? And SafePad literally just pulled the freaking rug, bro. And I always said this in all the videos, right? So yeah, I've been a big bull on Safereum overall, 100%. But I've always also mentioned, I don't know what the fuck this sequel shit was to begin with. You know what I mean? And I always said it was a matter of, will they go ahead and rug pull? No, it's a matter of when they will go ahead and rug pull. Maybe that's what this freaking sequel was, getting rug pulled, bro. So it's quite a crazy time, right? I'm just mostly in shock with all this shit, honestly, where I'm just like, dude, I can't believe like freaking Safereum really did this shit. It's like, dude, this is like probably like one of the projects that I least expected it from. And I think this is where we could go ahead and get this as a learning lesson, right? It's like sometimes it's better just to just go for it, bro. Like you could really not you just really don't know what to look forward to when it comes to a lot of these projects. It's like they could have been like the starter of this whole entire like meme coin season going on. We're gonna go ahead and see what's really going on, because I think they still have liquidity on there, and I don't think they pulled the full rug, right? Because when you do a full liquidity pool, or whatever the case is, rug pool is it's usually when they pull all the liquidity out, right? So I don't know if they probably had liquidity unlocked. That was probably today. Maybe a big well sold, which, you know, panicked a lot of people. People pulled out liquidity, and people are selling their tokens right now. So at this point, dude, my $1,700, $1,800, I'm just not even gonna cash it out, because at this point it's already an L. And like I mentioned, it was always an L from the beginning. I was just gonna be like, dude, I'm gonna have some extra money to go ahead and throw into these projects, you know, invest into all these other projects. I mean, I only threw in $120, so I turned my $120 into, let's say, 2 grand, let's say, for example. That shit's gone now, right? So I understood the risk. I hope all of you understood the risk. Welcome to the freaking space of crypto. It's kind of a shitty place, to be honest. Rugs happen all the time. This is kind of the mentality that I go with a lot of these projects. It's not really so much about, as I repeated myself over and over again, it's not a matter of will they go ahead and rug pull, it's a matter of when they will go ahead and rug pull. And this is the reason why I kind of try to stay neutral when it comes to a lot of these projects. Even with Safereum, yeah, I was a little bit more of a bull. I had a lot of comments, like freaking my YouTube was blowing up with a whole bunch of comments talking about how Safereum was gonna dump very, very soon. And it's like, how the heck did they know it was gonna dump, bro? Like, was this a group of whales, or what the heck was going on? Like, how did all these people know that it was gonna dump, right? Maybe liquidity was being unlocked, and I'll take on my responsibility as myself as an investor, right? I didn't see that, dude. like this is kind of the reason why I always recommend only focusing on 1 or 2 projects. The reason why I'm not too worried about losing money on Safereum, yes, it pisses me off. I'm really, really bothered. I'm kind of shocked that I could have had 2 grand in my pocket. But maybe this is a reminder as well, and we go back to what we talked about, right? The phases of greed and accepting where you were wrong. And dude, it is what it is. Like, there's not much I could go ahead and say justify for it. I just need to go ahead and look at the keys now of what I could have done differently. And I'm going to go ahead and check right now Etherscan, and we're going to look into it right now and see if there were any signs of anything going on, because I see a lot of mixed signals right now. I'm seeing a lot of buy-ins coming from Safereum, but then we're seeing a lot of people panic sell. So I really don't know what's going to happen. I don't think it's ever going to recover to the 10 million market cap, depending on how strong the community is. But I don't think that's going to happen. If the team purposely rug pulled, which looks like they did, I mean, their Twitter is no longer available. SafePad is no longer available. And the red flags about SafePad were like pretty big too, bro, which we're going to go ahead and talk about that right now, right? But I guess I lost my freaking money. Way to go ahead and start a Monday. But the good thing is Bitcoin did actually hit $31,000, right? Last time I checked. I'm also in my position right now with Pepe 2.0, which was, I was like literally just in profits not that long ago. Now I'm a little bit down, but I'm very confident in my Pepe 2.0 trade. So hopefully I can go ahead and make it up for the losses that I made it there. I personally believe that it will go ahead and pay off. And so far it has been paying off. And this is kind of the reason why we talk about, you know, diversifying, right? It's all about diversification. When it comes to a lot of these meme coins, it's really, you can make a lot more money swing trading them and trading them back and forth and holding them, especially when you're using leverage. You can make more money leverage trading these tokens. Obviously there's more money to be lost, but you're able to make more money if you have that mentality of understanding how trading works, right? Reading technical analysis, knowing when the market's going to change. I started to get red signs on Safereum literally as soon as I bought into the launch pad with SafePad, and I was like, dude, why is this thing dumping? Like, this is not looking good. Like, this is not healthy for it to dump with these big news that we have going on, right? Unfortunately, I literally just went to go grab some water, and I freaking go back to my computer, and I see my phone, and I didn't bring my phone either, saying that we got rugged, bro. I'm just like, dude, are you freaking kidding me? Like, you can't make any of this thing up. Like, literally, I was just looking at this, and it's gone, bro. And I'm just like, right now, I'm like not trying to trip too much about it, because as I mentioned, the money that I threw in, I went in with the mentality that it was already gone from the beginning. I'm just more in shock that I was like, fuck, dude, they really got us pretty good on that one. And I guess we didn't play our cards pretty well either. So I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and do some digging right now live. I'm going to go ahead and read some comments. I'm kind of freaking shocked, bro. I just don't even know how to process this, because I just literally turn on my computer or my camera. I press recorded or record, and I'm like, shit, dude, we got rug pull. So let's go ahead and talk about fucking Safereum getting rugged, right? So I'm more in shock that Safereum rug pulled, bro. It's not that I'm shocked that we got rugged. No, I'm not shocked of a rug pull. We've been rugged multiple times, right? We've been rugged. The last other live stream that we did, Illuminati, they raised over $1 million. I was shocked. I wasn't too shocked. I was just like, oh fuck, we got rug pull. It is what it is, all right? Cut our losses, move on. We knew that there was a possibility we would get rugged. Safereum, on the other hand, it's not that I didn't know they were gonna rug us. I knew they were gonna rug us sometime. I just never knew that it was gonna be during the sequel. I guess that's what the fuck the sequel was all about, bro. Getting rugged. But what I could go ahead and say is that it's on money that I was like, if I lose that money, if I also go ahead and lose that money on Safereum, which I freaking clearly did, I wasn't going to be too bothersome about it, right? Because I understood the risk that I was taking. I understood the fact that this exactly scenario could have happened, right? And honestly, I wasn't paying too much attention during the weekend. I kind of took a little break from everything. I think I streamed on Saturday, and I've been out just doing my own thing, enjoying live Saturday and Sunday. And I wasn't aware of what was going on. I wasn't even aware that there was a freaking Safereum launch on Pink Sale. I just thought it was really awkward because they came out with their own blockchain. They're talking about they're gonna go ahead and be doing like launches on these other projects, and I'm like, dude, how does this make any sense? So they came out with this SafePad to go ahead and launch on Pink Sale. Like, how does that make any sense, bro? And I was like, well, whatever. I mean, Safereum so far has been showing up, you know. They've been accountable, I guess. And they've been pulling through with everything. So let's just go ahead and give them the benefit of the doubt, even though it fucking made no sense to go ahead and buy into SafePad. It literally made no sense. No sense whatsoever. I wasn't even aware SafePad was even a thing, bro. That should have been another red flag right there, right? It just didn't make any sense. And I was like, well, maybe it is a rug pull, but who cares? Let's go ahead and throw our money in there and see if we make any money out of it, right? And yeah, dude, so rug pulled. So let's go ahead and read the freaking comments that we're seeing right now. Let's go ahead and read the comments, because that's where we're gonna go ahead and start off. John, what do you, WTF, bro? Yes, I know, bro. I'm freaking like tripping out myself. PT Tim, the sequel was a rug. Those devs are savage as fuck. Dude, for reals, dude, we're gonna laugh out of this, but that's what the fucking sequel was, bro. Getting fucking rugged pulled, dude. You can't even make any of this shit up. That's crazy. Wade, I'm in on BTC TX. What is that? I don't know what that is. Crypto Capital. Seen it coming, liquidity was not locked. Fuck, I knew it would dump after unlock of coins. Ain't no it would. Rugg though. Dude, so there was an unlock of tokens. See, I didn't even know about this shit, bro. Like, I wasn't aware of this. And this is where my next lesson's gonna be. It's like, if I ever hold on to a freaking token like this, I'm usually on point with a lot of this shit, bro. Just that these last couple weeks, I've just been kind of enjoying myself. Be honest with you, and I've been trying to keep my mind out of trading because you know, this this thing's really stressful, bro. You get rug pulled, you get scammed, you lose money. It's freaking part of the freaking market, right? So I decided the last 2 weeks to go ahead and take a little break and enjoy myself more on the weekends and all that. And this is what I come up to. So I didn't know there was a freaking token unlocked. If I knew that was coming, I would have made a video and I would have been like, hey guys, like, I think it's time for us to sell. But I wasn't even aware of it myself, right? Save BSC also a rug. I don't know, bro. That's something we're gonna have to go ahead and see. ALTCOIN John, what's good, honey? I'm a huge fan and I'm happy I got to catch one of your live streams. Hey, I'm glad to go ahead and have you here. I really appreciate you. I think right now I'm just more in shock because, like, one, like, I wasn't expecting any of this shit. So, like, I apologize for, like, my mood that I'm just, like, a little bit, like, confused because I'm super confused, bro. Super confused, and I'm sure a lot of you could go ahead and relate, right? Like, what the fuck just happened, dude? Like, we literally, like, dude, like, you can't make any of this shit up, bro. We literally got scammed on this whole entire narrative of them pushing the sequel, which I always said. So I'm in a point where I'm just like, am I really shocked that they rug pulled? No, I'm not really shocked that they rug pulled. I'm just shocked the way they fucking did it, bro. Like this is the most craziest, most savage freaking scam I saw. And I was like, dude, there's no way these freaking exchanges are really paying to list them. So not only did they freaking, you know, not only did they freaking scam us, but they scammed all these exchanges. And that's really what happened. But I really doubt, dude. I really had a strong feeling, and I even also said this when it came to these exchanges. I really doubt these exchanges were actually buying them. Maybe I think these exchanges actually did pay for exchange listings. That's what I think. I don't know. But even if that wasn't the case, that means even the exchanges got freaking scammed, bro. So I don't know. I don't know what to say on that. Matt says biggest rug I've ever seen. 100%, bro. Moon Joker says BTC price prediction at this point. I agree with you, man. ETF slash W ETH. What is going on with that, man? What is a ETF slash? We're gonna go ahead and check that out right now. Pepe community, no rugs, total community project. Hey, what's up, Brady? How's it going, man? I hope you're having a great day today. Xava wrecked. Give a shout out to the Pepe community. A shout out to the Pepe community. But as I always mention, only invest in what you're willing to lose, right? Because we just don't know what project's gonna freaking scam us anymore. When it sounds too good to be true, don't buy it, and that was the case here. Hey, what's up, Chris? How's it going? Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't think. See, look, this is where my differences is gonna be. Is that I never thought Safereum sounded too good to be true. Safereum didn't really like have anything too special to offer, to be honest. The only thing that I would say that they did have was they had a lot of money to pump into the market for marketing, and all that, right? But Safereum had nothing cool, like, really to offer. I mean, freaking safe. Like the big red flag to me was their blockchain called Safe some shit. I don't even remember now, dude. Safe block or some shit like that. Who the fuck names it that, bro? It's like they use the word, they use like reverse psychology on all of us, like so big that like it's kind of funny, bro. Like I'm not laughing at, like, I hope a lot of you did not lose like crazy amounts of money where you're freaking out right now, where like you couldn't afford to lose, because this is what could happen, right? This is the perfect example of freaking crypto and why regulation is going into place. And this is the reason why I've been telling a lot of you, start to learn how to do technical analysis, learn how to trade, because yes, you can make money on these shit coins. You can make a lot of money, but you could also lose a lot of money. And 9 out of 10, you're going to lose money, bro. You're going to lose more money buying into these shit coins, these meme coins. That's the reality of the truth, dude. And that's the reason why my channel has been slowly changing, right? Yeah, I still talk about meme coins. I'm still going to continue to talk about them. Why? Because we all know the possibility of actually making money, right? But this is the reason why I don't like endorsing any meme coins. Like, I don't like getting sponsors by the meme coins, because I do get sponsors. I could have also been like a lot of other influencers that actually provide their affiliate link to these projects. Look, I could have also provided, you know, my affiliate link. I could have went ahead and I put it in my channel. Maybe some of you would have bought. I would have made some money. And there's actually people that made money off of this, right? And you can make money, you know, referring pink sale with all these other projects. But see, the reason why I've never done that is because, yeah, I could get paid on the affiliate program with all these tokens, and I could just make videos every day on all these tokens and hype them up and like, you know, do moon speeches and like get everybody excited to go ahead and buy, so I could go ahead and get paid through my referral link. But I never did it because I understand the risk that this whole entire site pink sale even has. Like, there has not been one project yet that I can say that has been 100% successful. Maybe there is. For me personally, I haven't really seen any. Safereum was probably like the only one that I was like, dude, okay, maybe I might be wrong about pink sale. Maybe there is some legit projects out there. But I said from the beginning, their KYC, their audit, it's all fucking bullshit, bro. It's all bullshit. It's all a gimmick for us to be sold on. And I said this from the beginning, right? So I can't say that I'm shocked that they rug pulled. I'm really not shocked, bro. I'm just shocked on the way they did it. Like, this was what the freaking sequel was all about. Us getting freaking rug. Like, they even had a freaking date, bro. Like, think about it. Like, you can't make any of this shit up. They had a freaking date in their mind to go ahead and pump everybody to freaking rug pull. And some of you are saying that they had tokens unlocking today or some shit like that at a certain time. Dude, they freaking took a lot of money for sure. So what I'm trying to say right here at this point is, yeah, man, this is the reason why I don't trust their websites. I don't trust what the fucking dev has to say. Fuck the dev, bro. Fuck the dev. This is the reason why technical analysis, in my point of view, it's really, really important, because you can make money off these shit coins, but really the real money where you're going to start making some consistent money and actual make money is when you're trading what you see. Even with Pepe 2.0, I think it's going to pump, but it's not. We're not here to say that it won't dump, right? Because we know that Pepe 2.0 is manipulated. I've been saying that from the beginning. I've said that they're artificially pumping the market. I've said a few things about Wall Street memes too that I was going to dump. People were saying, John, why are you fudding? I even made a video about Safereum dumping, and I said, is this the top? People are like, John, you're fudding. Why are you doing that? And I'm like, bro, I'm invested in it myself, but I see some red flags. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you my opinion, and if you don't like my opinion, then maybe this is not the channel for you, right? And I said this one right here. Look, where is it? Where's the freaking video at? That's a pub. I don't even know where the video's at. I think it was this one. I think it was the sequel awaits. That's what I said. I think it was on this video that I mentioned. We don't know what kind of bullshit they're gonna go ahead and bring us that day. And I mentioned the red flags. I think it was like we reached the top. I said. I think I mentioned. Oh yeah, right here. 13 days ago, did Safereum reach the top? And I said hype dead. And I started pointing out the red flags that I saw, like when we started losing support, when volume was going down, when momentum started going down. I started seeing all these red flags, right? And a lot of you were like, John, why are you fighting freaking Safereum? And I'm like, dude, like, I have bags in Safereum. I'm just being transparent with myself. Like if I don't come up on in here on live and like admit to this rug pull that just happened, and that I'm freaking as shocked as probably a lot of you are, then I'd be lying to myself, right? I'm fucking shocked, bro, that they literally came out with a freaking day to rug pull us on. Like, you can't make any of this shit up, right? So now my goal, it's like, okay, so I'm not surprised we got rugged. It is what it is. I'm just surprised the way they did it, right? And they did it twice through SafePad as well, dude. It's freaking insane. But what I'm going to go ahead and look at is, was there anything we could have avoided to go ahead and prevent this? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and look at the Etherscan transfers, see if there was anything that we saw, like liquidity being unlocked or tokens. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention to any of this shit, bro. And this is the thing, the reason why, like, this space moves so much, that if you're invested into a lot of tokens and you're trading and you're doing your research, and you have your money in too many places, you get to forget a lot about this shit like this. Like, for me, like, when I had money on Safereum, like, as soon as I started dumping, and like my $1,800 became like, or $1,600 became freaking $600 or some shit. At that point, I was like, dude, whatever, it's an L. I'm just gonna leave my money in there. If I lose, I lose. And earlier today, I saw my balance. It was at $2 grand. Made about almost $200 in providing liquidity. I was making money providing liquidity. I knew the risk of liquidity. I knew the risk of Safereum. So none of that shit really shocks me. And honestly, I'm sorry to tell you this, but this shouldn't shock you either. It's a shocking way that it happened because I'm mind blown and I'm freaking shocked that they really did this. But am I really shocked that they pulled the rug? No. I even said this all the time. It's not when. It's not a matter of will they go ahead and rug pull. It's a matter of when they will go ahead and rug pull. And for Safereum, they had a freaking date for that shit, bro. So completely ignored the date, I guess. The sequel was a freaking rug pull. Safereum was actually Dangerium. These devs ain't loyal, trust none of them. Get your profits, only get long term on the community projects. Did you took your liquidity or they got it? I had liquidity still provided, but as soon as the token started going live, I just left my profits in there and I left all my money in there because I thought Safereum was gonna pump a lot higher, right? Because it was giving me signs of a reversal and all that, and I knew it was gonna pump a little bit higher. And as I mentioned, my goal was 20 million market cap, right? So I knew the goal, I knew the risk I was taking. It was either I lose the $2 grand or I have the potential of making this sort of money. And I was pretty confident what was going on, right? And obviously you can't always outsmart the market, right? My goal was I'll go ahead and make my money, take my profits before they pull the rug because I know they're gonna do it. I just don't know when. This hype can't run forever, right? Usually hype only runs for a couple days, couple weeks, and Safereum actually ran pretty freaking long, bro. Like this Safereum, the fact that they did what they did, it actually lasted pretty long. But there's a lot of red flags from the beginning, like what I mentioned, the buy and sell tax. I didn't freaking like their KYC, their audits. I said bullshit from the beginning. Like all of this shit is bullshit, and this is the reason why this is a perfect example, and it's actually good. It's good educational purpose content, if you want to call it, right? These live streams that we get to go ahead and witness, especially when rug pulls like this happen. Dude, I've been in crypto since 2017. I've witnessed rug pulls left to right. Like I got scammed so many times in crypto since 2017, and yet I'm still trading crypto and being involved in crypto, knowing that there's a high probability of getting scammed. And this is the whole entire reason why people don't like crypto, bro. This is the reason why crypto has such a bad name, and they're trying to push regulation because there's no accountability for any of these teams. They have no accountability. I told you, PinkCell sells you the badge for KYC. They sell you the badges for audit. They sell the teams these freaking badges, bro. They sell them the badges. They just have to pay extra money. They need to pay extra money to have this KYC badge on their profile on PinkCell. So I would say that I think also PinkCell is just as responsible as making these having these rug pulls contribute even more. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Like I've been saying, don't focus on KYC, don't focus on like SafeFu audit. All of it is bullshit. All of it's bullshit. It's just a way to go ahead and sell us to go ahead and buy it, right? That's why I always say never trust the KYC. We don't know how PinkCell does it. I know PinkCell sells you on the KYC. I don't know why they would sell you on the KYC. I don't know how the KYC even works. Maybe they just asked for an email and they're like KYC. And the reason why I know they sell you on these badges is because I've talked to the team before. I've talked to the PinkCell team before. I've talked to the sales team and I asked these kind of questions, and they charge anywhere between $200 to $300 depending on the kind of badges you want to go ahead and show in your project to build more trust for people to go ahead and buy and throw money in. So that's why I never understood, and that's the reason why I've never really read into this bullshit. I was never too hyped up on their freaking safe block. Like, who the fuck calls their blockchain safe block, bro? Like, it would just have so many red flags. Safereum, bro. Like, you really really try to do reverse psychology on us, and I guess it worked for a lot of us, right? Because I guess I did feel pretty safe holding on to Safereum. So I guess it worked. But there was just red flags from the beginning. I didn't like the buy and sell tax. I was like, dude, if they have no buy and sell tax, that means they're making money on the back end, which is them selling team tokens. And I started to notice that when it was dumping at certain levels, right? So it was a scam from the beginning. All the way from the beginning, it was a scam. Their whole purpose was to go ahead and scam everybody. And that's what a lot of these projects are. Their purpose is to go ahead and scam everybody. That's really what their intentions are here to do. That's kind of the reason why I don't promote PinkCell to that extent, like with this affiliate links, because there's a lot of other influencers out there on YouTube that would go ahead and promote the project that's coming out and then offer their affiliate link. And that's the reason why I don't do it, because I know the risk that's coming with it. And the only reason why I go ahead and talk about it, because that's what I want to talk about it, right? I want to talk about these projects, but there's a reason why we go with the mentality that these are scams. Go into these projects knowing they're scams, bro. If you go in with these projects with the mentality that these are scams, your perspective of the whole entire market is going to change. Trust me. You gotta believe no freaking dev, bro. Believe no dev. Hopefully this is a lesson for all of us together. That's really all we could do. Just go ahead and learn from his experience, become better, I guess, investors. But there's a reason why I don't like entering pre-sales anymore. I hate freaking pre-sales ever since we got Rugg pulled on Illuminati. And the only reason why I jumped into Safereum again was because Safereum was doing numbers, right? But we all got tricked. And moving forward, if you want to go ahead and still want to dabble into PinkCells, because it's like a 99% chance that you're going to get rugged, and there's that 1% chance that you won't get rugged right away. And if you don't get rugged right away, it's going to be like this, where they fucking create all this hype and actually have a due date of freaking when they're going to pull the rug, bro. We also had that other project called, what was it called? Refund token. They just pulled the rug too. They pulled the rug recently, and like, to me it just looked very, very suspicious. That's why I didn't make a YouTube video on it. I was gonna make a YouTube video about refund, but I didn't do it because I was like, I don't know, this doesn't give me good vibes. Like, I'm just looking at the charts, it's just not looking good. EtherSand doesn't look good. It just wasn't giving me good signs, right? Safereum was the opposite. Safereum was giving good signs, but it wasn't bullish. It wasn't a surprise of the scam, right? I hope the community can recover this thing. Yeah, man. See, the thing is, here at this point, it's a community-driven project now. There's still liquidity locked. I'm sure a lot of people that still have money in their liquidity's still locked for 12 months. I don't know how much this money is. I've said this. So I kind of almost want to, like, tell myself that, like, I'm just going to have to be more careful with their liquidity being unlocked. I wasn't keeping up with that, so I'll take my L on that. I'll take the L on me not being responsible enough to go ahead and look into the liquidity every couple of weeks or every couple of days and see anything fishy. I never saw anything fishy on their scam, but what I did get is I got a whole bunch of people on my YouTube channel on my comments, and this thing's probably gonna go even more crazier, bro. So like, I literally I was getting comments from people talking about how Safereum it was gonna rug and all this, and I guess they did create a wallet with that Bybit was gonna go ahead and be like the next project. So like, honestly, bro, like, I'm ready for all the freaking criticism that I'm gonna get out of this. They're gonna be like, John, you freaking talked about Safereum this way, you talked about it, and they're gonna go ahead and find the blame on someone else, right? That's just the reality of this space, bro. It's all about blaming everybody else but yourself, right? We're gonna go ahead and see how this channel even does moving forward, bro. Like, people are gonna be like trying to blame this shit on me when you could go back to all my freaking videos, bro. Have I made mistakes on several videos, several projects? Yes. But as soon as I made that pivot, bro, this is the reason why my content, I've been talking about more about, like, start trading, you know, use MEXC. You know, what I always mention, when these meme coins get launched into these exchanges, they usually dumped. I've been saying all this, right? So what I'm trying to say here is I'm open for all the freaking backlash is gonna freaking try to come back to me, dude. It's like, I'm ready for it. I'm just gonna be like, dude, I guess you were freaking right that it was a rug. It is what it is, bro. But if you go to all my videos, all the way back to all the Safereum videos, I always talked about how there is a probability of us getting scammed. And I always talked about how meme coins, 99% of them are scams. I always mention these red flags, right? And as I mentioned, like, I have this other trade right here, and if this trade does well for me on Pepe 2 or whatever other token there is, since I understand how to trade and I know how to trade, which is the reason why I mention all of you, you should start to go ahead and learn how to trade instead, dude. Fuck the meme coins. If you want to really, you know, play with the meme coins and gamble your money, it's okay. You just have to acknowledge that you're gambling your money. You know it's never going to come back. When I place a trade, when I throw my money into meme coins, or I place a trade to trade on MEXC, whatever the case is, I don't go in with the mentality of, I'm going to make this much money, I'm going to make $20,000, I'm going to do this, that. I just put in my money and I ask myself, all right, if I'm right in this play, I'm going to be able to make this much money. If my probabilities are wrong, I'm going to lose all the money. Am I okay losing the money that I have in there? Yes or no? If you're not okay, then that's when you take out your money, reinvest in something else, or you don't invest in it at all. But if you're okay losing the money that you're throwing in, then it shouldn't be too much of a shock when you lose it, right? You're not going to be too affected. It's like, to me, I'm not affected that I lost the money. I knew that I was going to lose the money eventually, and I knew the possibilities of probably, more than likely, getting rug pulled as well. I didn't expect it from Safereum, honestly. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't expect Safereum to rug us, or at least rug us like this quick. My thought with Safereum was that they were gonna do a slow rug pull. That's what I thought Safereum was gonna go ahead and do to us. I didn't expect us to rug us the way they did, but they did. And all you could go ahead and do is just own up to it. So I own up to my mistake for seeing those red flags and me not taking action on my own plan, right? I should have freaking just taken out my liquidity. I should have just taken my profits, and I should have just called it a day, right? That's what I should have done. I should have also done, for me personally, and this is what you have to do. You have to go ahead and do self-reflection, right? You have to do self-reflection. There's a reason why I always tell all of you, don't listen to any freaking influencer. Only buy in where you're willing to, only invest where you're willing to lose. Only buy in what you truly believe in. And most importantly, anything that I say, it's not to go ahead and convince any of you. I don't care whether you believe me or you don't believe me. I'm here to just give you my opinion and my perspective of what I'm telling you, right? And then it's up to you to go ahead and come up with your own personal opinions and your own personal, what was I going to say, as personal opinions and perspective of what you're looking to go ahead and invest or buy or sell or put your money in, right? Because there's always going to be different mentalities when it comes to a lot of this. And it's all about the mentality that you have. And there's a reason why I've been saying I don't like talking about none of these projects, you know, hitting crazy numbers. I don't want to give the illusion to anybody that these projects are not going to go ahead and do what they just did. You know, I just, for me personally, I just wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to promote a lot of these projects because I get offers from meme coins wanting to pay me to do videos on them and to promote them, and I don't promote them. I guess you could say I can if I talk about it, right? But I don't get paid with any of these tokens. I do get offers from tokens that want to pay me to go ahead and make videos and like hype them up and hype up the community and talk about how fucking bullish the project is. And for me, the reason why I decline these offers is because shit like this could happen, and I don't want to feel obligated to talk good things about a project because I have to. You know what I mean? So even with Safereum, I've always spoke my mind about it. I don't give a shit about any of these projects. I tell you exactly what I believe in. And I give you the green flags and the red flags. The red flags with Safereum were always there. I always pointed them out. I never thought they were going to do this to this way. See, I want to take this back. I didn't expect them to go ahead and rug pull us this quick. I thought they were going to do like a slow rug pulled, but I wasn't paying attention to liquidity, bro. So that's on me for not paying attention to liquidity. And now I'm just like, dude, moving forward, every freaking project that I jump into, if I decide to hold on to for more than 1 week or 2 weeks, I'm going to go ahead and look at the liquidity every freaking moment of the day, dude, to make sure their tokens are not being unlocked. So I didn't know if they had tokens being unlocked. And that's where I personally think I effed up on this. I wasn't checking the liquidity being locked for, bro. And I'm just like, fuck. So they had tokens being unlocked. We could have avoided this from the beginning, right? But yeah, let's go ahead and see this real quick. Let me go ahead and read the questions real quick. I apologize for like not reading the comments right away. I'm just like kind of like letting all of you guys know right now. I appreciate all of you that will continue to support me and are supporting me. I know a lot of people are gonna like come in here and like, oh, Els, bro, you like, I'm already getting the comments. Rugg, Rugger, dude. You can't fucking say any of that shit, bro. You can't. You know why? Because from the beginning, I've always spoken my mind when it comes to any freaking project, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's meme coins. I always say they're a gamble. I always say 99% of them are they're scams, bro. That's the whole purpose of these tokens. The purpose of these tokens is to make your quick nut. You're in and you're out, bro. On to the next. In, out, in, out. Make your profits and you're out. Don't marry any of these communities. With Safereum, I was planning of selling Safereum this week. Unfortunately, I got rugged this week. So sometimes you can't time the market correctly, right? So like I'm already like processing like all the freaking FUD and comments I'm gonna be getting this whole entire freaking rest of the month, I guess. But for all those that truly have been watching the channel and the content as time has been going on, you've always known my perspective. I told you there's influencers out here that purposely get paid for a lot of these tokens and then convince you to go ahead and buy. And I've never convinced any of you to go ahead and buy. 100%. You can go back to my videos, all of them. I've never convinced anybody, because this is the kind of situation and problem we could get into, right? Where we get rugs. So I guess we're just going to have to go ahead and move on. I mean, I'm still going to go ahead and keep us updated with everything going on. I guess this is more of a lesson for me as well, dude. Honestly, this is going to be a huge lesson for me moving forward. And it's going to be like, how much do I really want to talk about a meme coin now? You know, am I willing to go ahead and do multiple videos on them? Do I only want to make one of them? I don't know, dude. I'm going to have to really think about this shit deeply, because as this channel is growing, I told you, like, the problem that I have as a meme coin channel is that nobody wants to take me serious because of the content that I do. They're like, oh, this guy just promotes freaking rugs or talks about rugs and all that. And I always mention this. The thing is, the thing that I love about meme coins and why, because I got rugged on Safereum. I've got rugged on so many freaking projects, bro. It's not even funny. And I'm sure a lot of you have gone rugged as well, right? Plenty of freaking projects. If this is your first rug, welcome. Welcome. This is the beauty of freaking blockchain. Well, not just blockchain, just DeFi overall, bro. This is the risk that we are willing to take, right? And I hope all of you know, when you're jumping into this space, is a risk that we are all taking. And as long as you understand the risk, you're good. But moving forward, I'm gonna go ahead and start, you know, strategizing what I should do. Maybe I talk about a project once. As I always mention, usually what the goal is you get into these projects early on. We know we're going to take L's. I always say 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 are probably going to fail. It's a very, very slight chance that we are successful when it comes to a lot of these meme tokens. And there's a reason why I only suggest putting in a couple bucks. So if we do hit it big on one, we have at least made some money out of it, right? Let's go ahead and see. Anyways, let's go ahead and read some comments. 32 viewers, bro. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. Subscribe, comment down below. I'm gonna start reading all these comments. Did you take out your no? Bradley says Pepe community certic audit renounced contract. It burned every 2 hours. 1 billion supply. So it looks like Pepe community has been pumping a lot. I don't know. We'll go ahead and take a look at Pepe community right now. But I just want to kind of go ahead and talk to all of you. Comment down below. What are your thoughts? Like, are you surprised that we got rugged? What did we learn from this experience? It's really an experience, right? It's really an experience getting rugged. I have to look for Pepe community, but as I mentioned, and I always will, just go ahead and always do your own research. Only invest in what you're willing to lose, and most importantly, only invest or buy in what you believe in, right? Chris said Safereum. I hope the community can recover this thing. Yeah, I don't think, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't think Safereum is gonna ever recover. I think people just had all the trust on the so-and-so called dev, and I guess the dev was revealed that he was a scam. And what I want to say is that all these meme tokens, they're all ran by the same team. It's just a rinse and repeat. Let's go ahead and say, reminded me of Squid Token. I've never bought into Squid Token, bro. Mia, I hope you're doing good, bro. PT Tim, you are all invited to come kick it with the Pepe community. You don't have to invest to come have fun. We are all about community and standing against the scams and the shady devs. Much love, fam. Really appreciate it, Tim. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honestly, I think Pepe community has been the only community that has been very, very positive, bro. Has been like on it since the beginning that I remember. But yeah, dude, don't marry. I'm sorry to tell all of you this, but don't marry the communities. Don't do that. I learned that freaking last bull run when I used to be a hype boy and I used to listen to all these influencers talk about it's going to the freaking moon, buy now. And I would go in there and I'd be like, oh shit, didn't he say it was going to go to the moon and this and that? And it was always like good positive talk, bro. It was like never negative, nothing like, oh, this is the consequences of what could happen if it goes south. And it was always like that kind of good talk, right? And ever since that last bull run, I told myself I would never ever rely my information on somebody else. Like if I get my information from an influencer and I'm watching them, that might be a time that it's probably a time to sell, because there's some influencers out here in the space that just literally just promote scams. Like that's what their whole entire persona is all about. It's promoting scams, pushing scams, making their community buy the scam tokens in order for them to sell to you, in order for them to make money, right? And as I mentioned, I've been offered by companies like that, because there's companies out there in the space that are all ran by the same team, and they literally have everything in place, bro, like a freaking company. I'm telling you, it's freaking crazy shit. You can't make any of this shit up. They literally have companies out here that literally just focus on making meme coins, and they have a good marketing team. They have everything aligned. They have the funding. They do everything, and they start paying the influencers they have to, in order to go ahead and get more traction on the videos, right? So there's companies out there in this sector that a lot of these companies that I'm not gonna go ahead and talk about, because I just can't, bro. I just really can't. And there's a lot of back end stuff into this whole entire space in crypto, bro. And I don't think it's just crypto. I think it's overall. But that's why some projects I just stay away from, and I don't want to promote their ICOs or their pre-sales that are going live, because they're all associated with that one company. And there's this one company that's pretty big that does that. They promote, and I'm sure probably a lot of you have talked about it. I've talked about it, maybe. I don't know, maybe. I'm not going to expose myself too much. But there's companies out there, dude. And I've been saying this. I've been telling all of you. This is the reason why I don't believe in these pre-sale freaking tokens. Because it's one company running multiples, and you've heard and you've come across a lot of these companies, and one of them being a recent one. And I'm just gonna say one of them's Wall Street Memes, and that one's associated with so many other freaking meme coins, dude. So many, over 10 or 20 meme coins that have been launched in the last couple months. Same company, bro. Same company I got an offer from that I decided not to go ahead and promote. Because I was like, I don't know, dude. This is just, to me, just doesn't seem ethical. Like, I make money off selling you a product, and you're putting the trust on the product, and I'm providing you the link. And if it rug pulls, then I feel responsible. Do I feel responsible for Safereum? No, not 1 inch. I don't feel responsible for it. And you can look at it whatever way you want, but I've always called all this bullshit with a name, you know, with the save block or what. I never went into the technicals, because technically this shit never made sense from the beginning. So that's why I always said a lot of this. So like for me, I don't feel responsible with Safereum whatsoever, because it's not the first time we get rugged, bro. We got rugged last time, and we actually got rugged live. This one's just my live reaction of us getting rugged, and I'm just like, fuck. But I don't feel responsible one bit. The only thing I do feel a little bit responsible of is maybe I should have just not talked about it a little too much, because like I mentioned, I'm not getting paid by any of these projects to talk about it. If I was getting paid, I would tell you, hey guys, this is an endorsement, I'm getting paid for it, and I'll tell you, because I legally have to go ahead and tell you, right? I was never paid by Safereum. The only The only two companies that I am endorsed by is MEXC, which I always mention. And dude, even with MEXC, I even say my shit, I was like, hey guys, watch out with meme tokens, because every time MEXC launches their meme tokens, they always dump 90%. I always say this, and I am actually partnered with MEXC, and I still say that shit. And I'm also endorsed with Dubby. Those are the only two companies that I'm endorsed with. And even with MEXC, I have my mixed signals about it. I tell you this shit. You can't make none of this shit up. I always tell you, hey guys, whenever a meme token launches on MEXC, it's usually time to be shorting it because it goes down 90% for whatever reason. I don't know if it's MEXC themselves. I don't know if they're whales manipulating the price action down. I don't know. There's a lot of talk about MEXC itself too, right? But MEXC is a trading platform. But what I'm trying to say is MEXC is another platform that I use myself too. Look, you have my trades. I make money, I lose money. We're all the same, dude. I'm no different. I'm no better than you. I'm sure a lot of you are even smarter than me, right? But the whole point of what I'm trying to say is that I don't trust any of these freaking projects, bro. Any of them. Not even the altcoins. Not even like the high value altcoins. Because in reality, once regulation steps in, we don't really know what's going to happen. A lot of these tokens might not even be alive. And the only one that is going to be alive, in my opinion, is going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few other handful of tokens. But since 2017, I've seen a lot of these tokens talk about them being the revolutionary change of technology, blockchain, and maybe they are, right? But in reality, most of them are going to fail. And 9 out of 10 projects in crypto, they're going to fail. That's why it's better just to go ahead and trade and not invest. I don't believe in investing too many on these altcoins. Why? Because this could happen. And it's not just shit coins, like in general, like let's say Safereum. It could be any token, like let's say Cardano. Like Cardano could realistically just dump and never come back to his all-time high. A lot of these like top altcoins could do the same shit. Maybe XRP could do the same thing too. I don't know. No one knows. But this is the reason why I always say don't freaking like believe the hype on any of these freaking influencers, bro. Some of them are getting paid to talk about these shit coins, like specifically like a lot of these pre-sales. That's why I don't like endorsing pre-sales, and I don't want to get paid for it, because for me morally I just can't do that, bro. Like me knowing that I'm getting paid on the back end for a company to go ahead and promote the project, knowing that you're gonna get scammed, I just can't take that kind of money. And I just rather not take the money either, because I just wouldn't be able to speak my mind, right? I wouldn't be able to tell you how I truly feel about a lot of these projects. And I've been telling you 99% of these projects are scams. I think at this point, dude, I think crypto's a fucking scam. Honestly, at this point, I think crypto overall is a scam. Like, I think this is just all made up bullshit. And there is going to be revolutionary blockchains out there, but like most of them are not going to be too revolutionary. So the point is just to go ahead and make your nut, make your money on crypto. There's really nothing safe. That's the worst part too. There's nothing safe that you could invest in. I mean, I guess you could go ahead and say gold and silver is one of the best ways, but like, let's say if the economy globally does collapse, like you're not going to be seeing a lot of people transact with gold and silver, bro. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, but people are not going to do that shit. At least I don't think so. Right? So in reality, it's like, if we ask ourselves, what really is a non-risky asset? Well, really nothing. All right, let's go ahead and read these comments now. I apologize for not reading them. Did you? Okay, so let's go ahead and see. I hope the community can recover this. I don't think Safereum is going to recover from this. It is a renounce. So technically, they didn't really pull the full rug, because it still has liquidity. A rug pull means they pull the liquidity, meaning you can't buy and sell. You could transact with Safereum. So they didn't pull the rug. They just dumped on the community, and that's it. You know what I mean? So the project could run on its own. It could be running for another 12 months. Maybe Safereum does come back. I don't know. I fucking doubt it. Let's see. Jesus Safereum Rugg Twitter page is down. Yeah, glad I put all my profits into Pepe OG. That's good, bro. At least you took profits about that. John, can you look at the project Megabot? Wasn't that a project that we invested in, bro? Megabot? Or am I tripping? Isn't Megabot like the project that that looks for scams? Maybe they could have helped us with Safereum. We're gonna go ahead and read Megabot right now, so we're gonna go ahead and look into that. We have Megabot. What else? Bought in Safe Pad pre-sale. What an L. I bought into it too, bro. It's a freaking L. Mad, where you get that information from, bud? Matt, their Twitter account. Yeah, their Safereum Twitter account, bro. It's you know, Safereum pulled a rug. You know why? And it's on a full-on rug. So I want to give you the right terminology, right? Because people don't understand the terminology when it comes to this, and it low-key kind of bothers me, right? There's a difference between pulling the rug and getting dumped on, right? Pulling the rug is when there's more liquidity into the asset that people can't transact. You can't buy and sell. Your tokens are pretty much worthless. People are selling right now. They have been selling, so it's been dumping. And there's some people buying, right? When a team dumps on you because they dumped their team tokens, this is what it looks like. So this is giving me an idea that they had tokens that unlocked and they ended up selling it all the way down to the community. That's what they ended up doing. They purposely dumped all the projects and they're like, all right, so we have enough money. Maybe we did $30 million, and they dumped all the $30 million into the market. So they sold it, meaning the price action goes down. So this is not a rug pull. This is a I guess you could still, you could call this a scam. There you go. This is a scam. The other one's a rug pull. Rug pulls are when they literally pull all the liquidity. Like all this liquidity in here would be zero. So you wouldn't be able to transact with Safereum anymore. You could transact with Safereum. There's people buying and selling right now. You can see right here. Look. There's people buying and selling. And the rug pull happen, or scam, whatever you want to call it. Fuck the terminology right now. Let's just stick to rug pull. But this is not an actual rug pull. Look, there's people still buying. This guy just bought right here for $8. He probably thinks it's going to come back. Contract is renounced. So that means it's up to the community to really push this project if they really believe in it. I doubt it. I've noticed most people in crypto just don't really even want to push communities anymore, because I'm pretty sure like too many people have gotten scammed that they're just like, dude, I'm just not going to waste my time. Like this right here, my liquidity earlier was $100 and something. It's at $200 now, 213. Let's see where, yeah, 209 now. My Safereum earlier was at $100 and something. So it went back up to $200 in value. If that was a rug pull, that shit would have been zero completely. But but it's still moving, meaning you can still transact with Safereum. Just that the team dumped all their tokens on us. So yeah, the reason why I know they came in with the intentions to go ahead and scam us is if you go to their Twitter, it's deleted. This account doesn't exist. So when you see like after they go live on a project or something goes on, the first thing I always recommend is going to their Twitter. And if their Twitter's gone, it's because they had the intentions to they purposely did want to dump. They dumped on the community. That's what they did. They dumped on the community. It's not a rug pull. All right, two different things. And then you have slow rug pulls, which, for example, this is a slow rug pull in my opinion. I didn't know at the time, but this is the way you could tell when there's a slow rug pull and when it's an actual rug pull, right? I mean, a slow rug and then a rug pull. Usually when it's a slow rug, you see actions like this, where it slowly pumps up and then it dumps. For example, Pepe 2.0. You see me trading Pepe 2.0. I've been quite bullish with Pepe 2.0, but I've also mentioned on my videos, we have to be on the lookout if this is not a pump and dump, because it always pumps and then it dumps. Can Pepe 2.0 be doing the same thing here? Is this going to go ahead and dump, or is this going to go ahead and pump? I don't know, but based on what we've seen in the past, that they always pump and dump, it's clear that Pepe 2.0 has a pretty high probability that this might be another pump and dump. As well, they do have fake artificial volume that they have coming in, meaning there's someone in the back end, whether it's a team, whether it's a random bot, I don't know, maybe a whale with a lot of money, that it's buying and selling the token every couple minutes, which is then creating artificial volume. The volume's real, just that they're making it seem like more people are interested than what they really are. And when they do that, they go ahead and get more people to go ahead and buy into the token, because they're like, hey man, like Pepe 2.0 pumped 300% today. People are going to go ahead and want to buy, right? So there's multiple ways to go ahead and look at how this shit moves. Like I know Pepe 2.0 could go ahead and pull the rug, and I know that they're artificially pumping the market. This is not real action. So you have to go ahead and look at areas like that, understand like the risk to reward. So like, let's say for example, if my trade on Pepe 2.0 goes bad, I know I'm gonna lose everything. But if it goes the right way as I hope, and I'm looking at that the potential possibility it could do, because of the fact that it's creating artificial volume, people are jumping into it because most people won't know about what we're talking about. Then you have also shorts getting liquidated. So regardless whether the volume is real or fake, people are still buying and selling with this bot, right? So if this bot's moving and transacting this way, people still have to go ahead and cover their shorts. So I think for me, what I'm betting on, for me personally, and the reason why I'm bullish on Pepe 2.0 is that I believe that Pepe 2.0 is going to have some sort of massive short squeeze, which is going to cause the project to pump even higher, right? And we actually saw it around right here. This is where the short squeeze began, a mini short squeeze. Is it over? Was the short squeeze only a 3x? I don't know. I don't think so, but it could be, right? Right now with Pepe 2.0, we're looking good, in my opinion. We're currently almost on the area of resistance. Once we do break above this and we find this new area of support, I do think 20 million market cap is around the corner. But as I mentioned, this is the reason why you only invest in where you're willing to lose, because we don't know what's going to happen. No one knows. You know how much people lost money on Bitcoin the last couple of days? People thought Bitcoin was going to dump down to 21,000, 17,000. And I said the opposite. I said, hey guys, I'm bullish on Bitcoin because I'm sure everybody's going to go ahead and bet and short Bitcoin at these levels, thinking it's going to dump. And because a lot of people think that there's going to be some whales or some sort of news that is going to buy Bitcoin, is going to push Bitcoin up and get the shorts liquidated, causing Bitcoin to go up. I said that in the last couple of videos. And that's exactly what happened, because this game is not about, it's not really, there's really no strategy behind this, especially with shitcoins, right? It's really all a psychological game. It's understanding how the psychology of the market moves, how people think, how people react. And a lot of these rug pulls happen because a lot of people are greedy. You know, if you didn't take any profits, it's because you were greed, bro. You had greed. If you were making money on a lot of these shitcoins that we jumped into, and you didn't take profits and you lost it, it was because you're greedy, bro. It's not, yes, the project's a scam. I guess we can point fingers everywhere, but you also have to point a finger to yourself and ask yourself, was I being greedy? Did I understand what was going on? I told a lot of you what caused me to go ahead and lose money on Pepe 2.0 when it went live, right? I told all of you that I ended up jumping around this area right here, had a $30,000, about $30,000 in profit. Then I ended up doubling down right here, and then it dumped. You know, and that's why ever since then I try to do a little bit of TA when it comes to these shit coins, because if I would have stuck to the TA right here, like let's say as soon as it started going down and I didn't go based off of emotion, I would have taken instead of my 30 grand, I could have walked away with 10 or 4 grand, right? But I didn't, because I was being an emotional trader, and this is what you don't want to go ahead and do. Same thing with SafePad today, right? SafePad made no fucking sense, but I still bought it because they got me emotionally thinking, well, and that's exactly what their plan was. Their plan was, all right, well, we have enough people that believe in Safereum. They know what happened to Safereum. They know Safereum has been succeeding. Now let's go ahead and trick everybody into, because we created that trust, and that's where they got us. They waited to go ahead and create that trust. They artificially created the trust in order for them to come out with SafePad, in order for them to go ahead and purposely pull the rug on SafePad and Safereum both at the same time. So they created trust in the community and the people that believed in it in order for them to invest in this other project. I told a lot of you I would not buy pre-sales anymore. As soon as I heard SafePad coming out with a pre-sale, I was like, this shit makes no sense. I mean, they're coming out with their own blockchain, their own pad. Why would they have to go ahead and get launched on another freaking line when they have the community to support it, right? Red flag. But I was like, all right, whatever, I'm just gonna buy it, because Safereum has already proven results of what they can go ahead and do. They built that trust within me to go ahead and buy into this stupid other scam, thinking that I was gonna just go ahead and get into the pre-sale, get out with the 3.5x. I'm like, I'm solid after that. Well, a lot of people did that with Safereum. So a lot of people sold their Safereum position, went all in into SafePad because of greed, because they thought that it was going to duplicate the same thing as Safereum did. And it probably would have if the team wasn't so greedy and would have just left. But at the same time, who else are we to blame? I told myself I would never buy on Pink Sale again any of these freaking pre-sales, because I know they're scams. And I still went and I bought from SafePad because Safereum built up their trust with me. And I'm sure they built up the trust with a lot of you as well. right? So what did Safereum do? They actually played a really good psychological game on all of us. They built trust around us in order for us to believe them, in order to get into their other scammy project, which was SafePad. So in reality, their whole entire goal from the beginning was for them to scam us on SafePad, not Safereum. Safereum was the one that they were gonna create the trust value on, and we were gonna go all in into SafePad. And they fucking got us, bro. They got us good. I'm gonna tell you that. They got us freaking good. Like, I'm tripping. I'm like, dude, right now I'm like almost decoding everything of their freaking scenario of what they did. And that's exactly what they fucking did. They came in with the goal, let's go ahead and pump Safereum. Let's go ahead and invest all this money. Because Safereum is not where we're gonna make the money, guys. That's what they were thinking. We're gonna make all the money on SafePad. We build trust on Safereum. We get people that believe in us because we're showing them through results. They're seeing the charts pump. And then we're going to go ahead and launch SafePad. And for the newbies that don't understand any of this shit, because technically SafePad was never bullish to begin with. Then they sold us the trust into buying this token to go all in. I would never throw into another pre-sale. I've told all of you this. I won't buy pre-sales, and if I do, I'm going to throw in 40 bucks, wait for it to dump if they do, and then buy again. This time I put in $300 straight into pink sale, which I would never do, but I did it because they had my trust on Safereum, and that's what their whole entire goal here was. So now moving forward, I'm going to be super fucking conscious, a lot more than I was before. Like, I was already cautious with a lot of these tokens. Super conscious already with all these tokens. I don't believe none of this community bullshit, dude. Community's cool. I think community is very, very important. But really, the only value a lot of these meme tokens have is community. It's just the hype. That's all they have. I don't believe the devs. This is the reason why I always say monitors people's actions, not their words. You want to go ahead and focus on seeing what people could actually go ahead and provide. Like, if a developer says this, and that, well, fuck you. I'm not going to go ahead and listen to you until you could actually provide proof, right? And Safereum played a really slick one on us. I'll give them that. They fooled me for sure. They fooled me for sure, thinking, and it wasn't so much Safereum they fooled me on. They fooled me on SafePad, bro. That's where I'm like a little bit more shocked and pissed that they fooled me on SafePad, not Safereum. I knew eventually they were gonna do this shit. I just didn't think there was gonna be to this extent. I thought they were gonna do a slow rug pull. I thought this whole entire sequel and all this bullshit launch was gonna happen. Then it was going to be a sell-off after the pump, and then the project was going to die down after this week. That's what I thought. I thought Safereum was going to die down after this, the end of this week. So it actually died down in the beginning of the week. So I didn't time the market good. It is what it is, right? So now we just have to go ahead and look at the ways these devs play games. This is all a psychological game, dude. All a psychological game. This is the reason why I always say we need to be together. Because if you and I understand how this market moves, we're going to be able to identify these red flags a lot quicker. I never looked at the liquidity, but if some of you looked into the liquidity, and if we were all together on the Discord, we would have avoided this altogether. We could have all avoided this altogether, right? I didn't even know there was a freaking SafePad launch, bro. I found out about it through a friend that was up to date with what was going on with Safereum, and I bought in because I was like, dude, well, Safereum built their trust around me, and I bought in. I was going to go ahead and pull out at a 3 or 5x, and I would have just made my nut out of it, and I would have been okay with it. But they literally played us well, dude. I'm going to say that. Metabot detected the rug. Okay, so Metabot detected the rug on Safereum. They actually did, dude. They actually did. That was actually quite funny. Matter where you got that information to Twitter. Did you invest in ZBig King Chain stealth launch today on Pink Cell? Will start at 150 market cap. Looks insane. TFO, dude. I didn't look at ZK Kev chains. Like I said, I just won't invest in pre-sales. I just won't invest in pre-sales anymore. I think with Safereum today with SafePad, bro, like, I'm more devastated about the fact that we got super fucking played, bro. Super fucking played. It's like you think about it. This is what Safereum did to us, and we have to go ahead and go through these emotions, bro, because if we don't accept it, we're gonna continue to fuck up. What Safereum did to us, it's like you having a good friend, right? You do business with your friend. You're doing really well. You know, you're with your best friend or your business partner. You're making money together. Everything's going well. Everything's going freaking well. Now your friend tells you, hey bro, I have this good idea. How about, because we made all this money on this company together, how about you invest in this new company that I'm thinking of doing? And you're like, well, I've seen your results, bro. You're a really good business partner. We've made money together. We've been through the ups and downs together. Fuck it, why not? I believe in you, you believe in me. We both work together on this. We grew this A company together. I'm sure we could go ahead and duplicate company B and take over the world, right? You go all in with your business partner because he built that trust with you, right? You go ahead and launch the company. You give your business partner all the money, right? And he came out with this bullshit white paper business plan. He told you about the returns that we were gonna make together, all this BS, right? And you're okay because you've done business with your friend, your business partner. You understand him, you know where he lives, you know everything about this person as you think, and he's giving you results of that trust that he's built around it, right? So you're like, what could go wrong? Well, take it this way. You made money with this business partner. Everything was well, the first business. The second business, you invested money in the money that you made from the first business, and you gave him the money to go ahead and start this new venture that he was saying that if you wanted to be a part of or be an investor or a business partner on it as well. Give him the money. You're not worried about it because you have a successful business, A, your friends. So what? Friends, you guys made money together. And then he just randomly disappears one day. Ghost, no phone call, blocked number, off of social media pages. You try contacting him, gone. As soon as you release that check to him, gone, dude. And you're like mind blown. You're like, dude, what the fuck? I thought he was my friend. I thought we had each other's backs. So you're telling me that we built this business together. He bounced. He took all the money from the money that I gave him on this, and he left. As soon as I invested into this other second company with him. What does that tell you? That friend or business partner always had the attention from the beginning. The intention was never genuine. And I think that's kind of the way we need to look at it right now. It's that they really did take the time to... This is what I'm going to say. They're fucking good scammers, bro. That's like a whole different level of scamming, dude. Like, that's a freaking good level of scamming. They built it. They literally went through this whole entire like freaking psychology chart, bro. The name, the colors, the results, the fake results, the trust, which I think is one of the biggest ones for me. Trust is one of the biggest ones. I don't trust any of these fucking projects, bro. I don't trust any of these fucking projects. I don't even trust Bitcoin, to be honest. But I know Bitcoin's going to be successful because of the back ends that they have. But that's literally what they did. And to me, it's like, I feel more devastated. It almost feels like a friend just backstabbed me in the back and ran off with all my money after I gave him that trust. And I kind of opened up and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe not all pre-sales are bad. That's literally what I was telling myself. I was like, well, Safereum was pretty good. They showed us results. The chart's looking good, community is looking good, everything's looking good. What could go wrong? Well, they created another fucking project that did not sound good to begin with, and they pulled the rug on both. So that's why I always said, like, we just have to wait until what they show us, right? Whatever the fuck this sequel and all this, we don't know until it really happens. It either succeeds or we get rugged, right? So what I'm trying to say overall is that that's why I'm a little bit more pissed and more shocked, is that they built that trust with me. They got me good, bro. I'm gonna tell you that shit. I'm usually pretty good at like detecting bullshit. Trust me, I'm pretty good at detecting this kind of bullshit when it comes to a lot of these projects. And you only learn when you get scammed off these projects. You start to learn why community's bullshit. You start to learn why you shouldn't hold the project forever. Those Shiba days, in my opinion, I think are gone. You're better off making money trading them. Buy in, buy out, make your nut, you're out, on to the next. Don't marry any of these projects. But to me, what pisses me off the most is that they built that trust that I would never give to a project, bro. I don't have trust in any of these projects. None of these projects that we talk about, I don't trust them, bro. I don't trust them whatsoever. I don't trust any of these projects. I don't. because they're on DeFi, and I understand the risk of them pulling the rug like they just did. I don't trust them. But with Safereum, I'm gonna tell you, I actually trusted them on the second project, and that's where I'm just a little bit pissed. I'm like, damn, dude, you fucking got me good, man. You can't make none of this shit up. And I think they probably got a lot of us good, right? Natural Selector says, laugh my ass off. People remember the ball token rug. I heard about that. I don't remember it. LOL, woke up with $17 into SafePad from $125 investment. That's funny, bro. How are we sure the dev sold tokens? I mean, the only reason why you could make sure that the dev sold tokens, and I don't know, because I'm looking for the address, but honestly, the reason why you know the dev sold tokens, and I'm gonna keep it very simple, is because of the fact that this thing dumped out of nowhere. The only way this dump was able to happen is if they had a percentage of liquidity on locked right here, or the second one, sorry, they had a percentage of liquidity unlocked, which they pulled the remaining liquidity. But because people like myself that provided the liquidity, and this is where, oh dude, they freaking got us good. They made us put our money too in order for this to like run on its own. So if you actually go to Uniswap, I'm providing liquidity still, right? So for example, there's probably a lot of other liquidity providers like myself, like this, if you go over to the pool, where we will make money because we provide liquidity. You see, my investment was at $100, now it's at $231, so it's slightly going up. So this is all community driven project now by this point. There's probably other people like myself that are in here stuck with your money, and you could either pull out and keep the money that you have in there, or you're kind of fucked and you just leave it there. I'm just gonna leave my liquidity there, bro. That was $1,800 worth. Maybe it comes back, maybe it doesn't. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm just gonna take it out and just move on. Can Safereum come back and make new all-time highs and really be the next hot thing? Yes, but I think they fucked it up, bro. The trust that they once had, it's gone. It's gone, and I don't think Safereum is gonna recover. And if it will, they're gonna have to go ahead and prove me wrong. But there's long ways for that shit to be proven. And honestly, I just don't. My trust on this shit's gone, dude. Zero. Like it might recover. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe we get our money back. Maybe this was all done on purpose, dude. I don't fucking know. But yeah. So there's still people providing liquidity, as you can see. There's still liquidity being added. The market cap slowly going up. It looks like we're about to hit the $1 million back. So you're seeing people buy, and maybe this is fucking these are bots too buying. So you just have to be careful. But yeah, I think they sold team tokens, bro. That's what I think. Okay, let's go ahead and read some questions real quick. Volt Inu, Scottish Crypto, how's it going, bro? Invest in a solid project with utilities, devs who work single day. Y'all hear about Volt Inu soon, I guarantee you. Make sure to buy a bag. If you want to, if everybody wants to buy into these tokens, do it. But like I said, I don't believe in community, bro. I don't fucking believe in these community token driven community. Like, yeah, there's gonna be some meme tokens that are good with community, but like, I just don't really give too much trust, bro. You have to prove me wrong. You know what I mean? And this is exactly where they got us. TF says, Natural Selector says, Jesus, I missed that. I was wanting for a dip to get more entry. Glad I didn't. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Let's go ahead and say, can't marry these tokens. They pump and you have to dump them because at the end they ain't going nowhere. Hayes, I agree with you, bro. That's what I've been saying for a while. Welcome to the channel. As I've been mentioning, that it's not you can't marry these tokens, bro. They're gonna dump. They're gonna dump on all of you. But that's why we need to go ahead and play a little bit smart and not get trapped into their game, because we know there's scams. And this is the reason why I always say, I know it's kind of a negative mentality, but in this space, you have to not believe what everybody says. Don't believe anybody, bro. And I always tell you this shit. Don't even believe me, bro. I don't want you to believe me. I want you to come up with your own conclusion to all of this, right? That's what I want all of you to go ahead and do. We're seeing liquidity. We're seeing the market cap go up. It is what it is, bro. I've already taken the L on Safereum. I'm just not gonna look at it. If it comes back, well then I don't know. Maybe we'll consider talking about it. But don't marry these communities, dude. I'm not telling you. I know a lot of you are into these community projects and love communities, and I know you guys are talking about Vote Enu. You're talking about all these other projects. My point of view is always going to be the same, dude. It's just not going to change because, as I always said, with the whole, it's what is it called? I forgot what I was going to say, dude. Honestly. Like Luna. Is that what Luna did? Nicholas said, could Safereum pump back up now that the dev is gone? Yeah, it actually could. You know, Safereum could actually carry on its own. Safereum, it's at this point, it's a community-driven project, so it would have to take a leader to go ahead and really grow Safereum. I don't know out of what benefit, though. It might be free, it might be them just pumping their own bags. But Safereum could literally stand on its own. It's currently doing that on its own right now. So Safereum could actually do whatever it wants by itself. A big whale could come in here, buy a good percentage of the tokens and control the market. So Safereum at this point is a community-driven token. It's not ran by a team anymore. The team left and abandoned the project. And this is what Safereum is now. It's an abandoned token. Can it still pump? Can it still go to all-time highs? Can it still move? Yes, it can still do all of that. But it's all going to be community driven by this point. So I mean, L-Bank, MEXC, all these companies got rugged themselves, bro. Think about it. So like, we really can't feel too bad about ourselves because they also tricked all these other companies: MEXC, KuCoin, Polonio X, Gate.io. Top exchanges, bro. And think about it, these exchanges have money. They know how to investigate, how to read the smart contract, how to do all this shit, as we think, right? But look, these companies fell for it themselves. So were we really able to avoid something like this? No. All you really could do is understand the risk that you're going into. And right now, as we see, we see this Bybit hot wallet. We don't know how true this is. And at this point, we don't even fucking know if any of these addresses are real, bro. But I mean, they are listed on MEXC. They are listed in L-Bank. But this is the reason why I was talking about Bybit. Look, Bybit hot wallet. Apparently, it was a fake wallet. That's what they say. I don't know. I haven't checked it. We have heard that they do that in the past. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's a crazy thing. Laugh my ass off. People don't remember the ball token. I've never got into that. Not saying it's not a rug pull. This is just a first rug pull. Oh, other than the 90% drop, lol. Yeah, 100%. I believe the dev. I believe is that. Cynic says, I believe the dev that sold, they deleted all their tweets. Yeah, 100%. That's what I think. I think the developer just sold, ended up selling Safereum and moved on. Yeah, their whole entire purpose was to go ahead and scam everybody pretty much, but Safereum was running on its own. You know, the companies that really got screwed with was MEXC and all these other companies. And as I mentioned, the problem with what's going on right now, it's I mean, are we really, like, should we really feel really bad that we weren't able to detect this scam sooner when companies such as MEXC, KuCoin, Polonio X, and all these other exchanges actually, you know, listed them? They're just as guilty, bro. Their reputation's like, it's not gonna look good. So I don't know how this is gonna work. Like I said, I think the team sold their tokens. I'd never believed the bullshit of these exchanges paying for their own tokens to get listed. Maybe they did. I doubt it. I personally think that Safereum paid MEXC, paid all these companies and used it as a marketing gimmick to go ahead and get more people in. But like, let's say MEXC and L-Bank and all these other exchanges actually bought Safereum and believed them in their bullshit of this being the next token. And if you want us, you're gonna have to pay us to get listed. It's like, dude, if they did that, dude, they scammed these exchanges freaking good, bro. This had to be the freaking, like, the biggest scam in crypto besides Luna. I guess Luna's one of them too, but I guess in the last couple weeks, if these exchanges literally put their money and they didn't have to pay for listing, these exchanges, dude, that's not freaking good. For an exchange to do that shit, it's not good. For you and I to take an L and lose some money because we got scammed, and I don't want to say it's okay, but it's not that big of a deal, right? But when an exchange gets scammed, dude, that's a freaking huge deal because they're not just losing their money. They're not only losing their company money, but they're also losing the trust of a lot of these exchanges with the people that trade these platforms. And that's kind of where like the in between kind of goes, right? It's like, dude, if Safereum really did have them pay for their own tokens, which I was always in doubt since the beginning, because exchange listings are pretty expensive. They charge anywhere between 100 to 200,000, and the reason why they do that is in order for, if the project ever does something like they are doing right now, the project can still run on its own. The project can now still move and transact. It doesn't mean that MEXC will delist them or LBank. No, it means that they could. Even KuCoin could go ahead and delist them. But on Gate.io and all these platforms, you could still go ahead and buy and sell Safereum, or any of these, Safereum. Let's go ahead and stick to Safereum because there's still liquidity in the market. And that's the reason why a lot of these exchanges ask these projects, these meme tokens, you want to be listed on an exchange? All right, that's fine. You're going to have to pay us $200,000. And why $200,000? Well, we're going to charge you the fee for being listed, and then we're going to charge you a certain amount just in case if you decide to run off and leave the project, at least we could go ahead and protect our customers from being able to exit or enter a position. And that's the reason why they charge about $100,000 to $200,000 for these meme tokens to get listed on exchanges. This is the reason why I always say, when meme tokens get listed on exchanges, to me, that's a bearish scenario. With Safereum, they were okay with the money. They're like, all right, we're out, we're gone, make our nut. These exchanges are still have to hold, bro. They have no other option. They have no option, right? So honestly, I think it's a lot more on the exchanges now. One of these exchanges are gonna have to step up and probably run the project themselves. Probably have to hire a development team to go ahead and run this if they really want to see this push even further. But I mean, at this point, it's community driven. At this point. Safereum from 11 million market cap to 480. Yeah, but if you remember, I told you watch out because the dev started a Pepe Land pink sale. They ended and it got banned for calling it. Dude, I remember that, dude. Yes, I remember that. TF. I remember TF said he told us to go ahead and watch out because they started Pepe Land pink sale. They ended it and it got banned for calling it in Telegram. So it looks like the dev is constantly pushing a lot of these meme tokens. So it's not the first time. And I remember TFO did mention that. He said to watch out because the developer from Safereum was actually pushing another project called Pepe Land. And he said that there is a high probability that they were actually connected. And I'm like, honestly, I'm not surprised if they are. I'm not surprised if they are creating a new project. And they did. And I don't know what happened to the project. I wonder if it actually even did good. Natural Selector says, Jesus, I missed that. I was waiting for a dip to get another. Glad I did it 100%. Safereum pump back. Yep. There, I know YouTubers who promote new projects at Rugg shortly after. Do your own research, but stay clear or sell once you see the certain YouTubers talking about a project. Yeah, voting you. I agree with you, bro. There's some certain influencers that I keep in mind in this space that I literally just follow just to know when to sell a project. Why? Because I know how this influencer moves. There's some influencers out there, as I mentioned, that purposely push these rug pools, and they do it because they want to sell to you the project in order for them to take their profits, make their nut from the back, or you be the exit liquidity to the position. So there's some influencers in this space, which I won't name, and I'm sure a lot of you already know, that purposely go in with this purpose. So for me, I look at very, very closely a few of these influencers. So as soon as they do go ahead and start talking about it, I'm like, okay, it's gonna rug, it's time to sell. And I usually get out within that time, right? So I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Hay said, now have to buy the top dogs, BTC and ETH, 100%. Those are safe. Yeah, those are safer, I guess, if you want to call it. What's up, Ryan? How's it going, bro? Should have bought MLC. Yep, 100%, bro. 100%. Matt Ambler, yeah, Megabot just tweeted about it. That's crazy. We're gonna go ahead and read what Megabot said. Let's go ahead and see what Megabot said. I believe Megabot actually called it out not that long ago. They called it out about Safereum. So I didn't really believe Megabot too much, but I think Megabot's going to be the token that we're going to have to look at when it comes to a lot of these rug pulls, and maybe they'll go ahead and help us understand these scams that are going on. Like they just tweeted about it 34 minutes ago. On October 15th, our bot confirmed that Safereum incoming rug. We had warned you about it. You can go back and check on our Twitter. 100%. Since that day, we have been under a huge hate attack. I agree. With bots targeting our project on Telegram group, they also tried to disrupt our launch, but they failed. We are here to expose scammers, not to make friends. Today, Safereum rug pulled and drained more than 1.8 million USD on Ethereum just today, with an additional 1.2 million USD lost through slow rugging in the previous days. So the total amount stolen from this scam is approximately $4 million. Our AI trading bot has confirmed that our innovative utility will bring a lot of changes soon. You won't need to actively trade anymore. You can rely on Megabot to safely generate income while you relax. The first phase of the first AI trading bot will be ready soon. I don't know about any of this shit either. But yeah, they did call it a few days ago. I remember that. I made a video about it and I was like, I don't know, maybe they're trying to rug. Maybe they're just trying to spread FUD, or who knows, right? You have to give the benefit of the doubt to everybody. And check this out again. They're just talking about uni. Look, these are some of the projects that I've been kind of talking about, right? And I've been mentioning this. Let's read this real quick. One of the many reasons that will make Megabot one of the most successful crypto projects in the next bull run is that we don't have any pre-sale. Do you know what that means? All the sellers will get in only from Uniswap or from a centralized exchange in the future. We will not find anyone selling Megabot without paying through Uniswap and all this. Dude, it's pre-sale buyers. They will rug you and blame you on the pre-sale buyers, like Wall Street Memes and Rugg did recently. I told you about Wall Street Memes. I told you how bearish I've been with Wall Street Memes. Wall Street Memes has been pumping, but I did mention that it was heavily manipulated from the beginning, and so was Rugg, right? There's a lot of these projects are all the same founders, dude. And this is something we have to go ahead and be on the lookout. Like PinkCell, in my opinion, is just as responsible for having a platform to make it easier for these scammers to go ahead and do. So I guess these are some crypto scammers too. So top crypto influencer scammers you need to unfollow. AIs. Okay, so we're gonna watch this guy because I guess this guy is a scammer. He will launch a new scam soon as well. Okay. Crypto Bitlord. I heard about this guy. I follow him. $3+ million drain. He will launch a new scam soon. Okay. Ben Armstrong. Yeah, we already followed him. Jail soon, and the case is already open against him. I'm sure the case is open against him. The real Pepe Army. Who's this guy? We're gonna follow him too. Multiple shitcoins and slow rugs. The worst one. Cat and Pepe Community. Hey, this guy says Pepe Community. I don't care, dude. I'm just here to trade and make money, dude, right? So, but a lot of you are from Pepe Community here watching this. Megabot just called it out and says this. I don't know how real this is, but I'm going to be on the lookout for this. Elijah Boom. We're going to go ahead and watch this guy. He will launch a new scam soon. And then Traders 1Z. We're going to go follow this. Everybody has a right to reply. The investigation is still ongoing. If you are a victim of these projects, please send us a DM. So there's already a few of these projects and people that were already thinking that there were scams. And like you just said, you know, someone just mentioned that a lot of these are just complete scams. See, even this one, they even got this alert with Pepe 2.0, right? So you can, like I mentioned, there is like quite evidence that they are purposely manipulating this project. So I'm going to go ahead and keep an eye on this one a lot quicker, and I'm going to go ahead and do my research on this now that we see that they were actually able to detect this. So I'm going to go ahead and do my research on Pepe 2.0, but I did mention myself that Pepe 2.0 is being manipulated, and it was purposely pumping and dumping the token themselves to make money off of it, right? So we're going to go ahead and see where Pepe 2.0 is at right now. I'm going to do my research with Megabot with this and see the kind of evidence they're providing. But like, as I mentioned, I'm not sure if Pepe 2.0 is an actual scam, but this is what they're saying. The developer has worked on Refund 2.0 and all these other projects, Pepe Moon, and over 11 other honeypots of slow rugs developed over the last year. So it's giving us evidence of other projects that the 2.0 community, Pepe 2.0, has done and has pulled rugs on. So I'm going to go ahead and look at this kind of evidence that they have. I wouldn't be surprised if it's true. As I mentioned, you could go ahead and see that Pepe 2.0 has been heavily, super heavily manipulated, and you're seeing that something's going on. And I guess I'm not sure if this is the one that they pulled the rug on, but I'm gonna go ahead and look into all those wallets and addresses myself and start to do a little bit more research on that. But with a lot of these projects, dude, I'm telling you, they're the same developers, the same thing, rinse to repeat kind of thing. We just have to be very careful moving forward. What about Bitcoin mind tricks? For me personally, bro, like I mentioned, I heard about Bitcoin mind tricks. For me, I think that's a total rug pull as well. Can you make money? Yeah. So it would be the same approach. If you want to get in, jump in what you're willing to throw in, and then get out. I think it's the same company that developed all these other projects that, like, as I mentioned, I'm not going to go ahead and mention. But yeah, that's where we're at with that. Red flags on Dog. Dog. Look, I don't even have to research Dog, man. I was in Dog. I don't even know how it's doing anymore. But this is what I gotta say, right? My red flag is on anything that's a freaking meme token, bro. Anything that's a meme coin, a shit coin, red flags. I'm sorry to say, I know it's gonna sound harsh, you know, like, hey John, but you fucking love meme coins. I do. I love meme coins, man. There's a place in my heart for meme coins because of the probability of us being able to make money, right? But I have Dog. I threw in a little bit of Dog in here, and it's at a 660 million or 660,000 market cap. This is what I'm gonna go ahead and keep it very simple for Dog, right? If Dog doesn't reverse in the next coming days, because it looks like it has to, I think Rugg's I think Dog is dead in my opinion. But the way to confirm this is that if it drops below this, it's probably gonna be more than likely very difficult for it to recover and push to the upside. So for that reason, I was gonna talk about Dog 2 for a while, but I never talked about it because I was just waiting for this chart to happen. And you just saw someone just dump $6,000, and it was this bot right here. So we're gonna go ahead and see where things go with Dog. If Dog does tend to have a reversal, I might consider talking about it. But there's a reason why I kind of hold back on talking about a lot of these meme coins right away when they go live, because a lot of them are rug pulls or honeypots. Like for example, this one I jumped into, right? I got in really early, and it was a rug pull, but I never talked about it on YouTube because I wanted to make sure it wasn't a full-on rug pull. And that's the reason why I'm telling all of you. I think this one was a rug pull too. Vector Finance, I jumped into this project too. I put in my money right here, as you can see, $30. I don't put that much anymore moving forward. I only put in 30 to 100 bucks. I put in about the money that I had, I was okay losing, and it pulled the rug. So like I've gotten rugged multiple times, guys. Like once, twice, probably like 3 or 4 times, like all of last week. So like getting rugged by Safereum, it's not that I'm, oh shit, they pulled the rug, dude. No. When I'm investing into all these projects, I know they're gonna rug pull. I just want to know when they're gonna do that, and we just don't know when, right? And with that being said, not knowing when you're gonna go ahead and get rug pulled, the kind of thing that I have with these tokens is just assume all these tokens are here to rug pull. Assume Dog is going to rug pull. Assume, well, SafePad did actually rug pull. Assume OG or Augie, Long, RW, Joe, RMD, Rect, LMI, which was Illuminati, I believe. Oh no, it's Martin Inu. Just go into the mentality. I know it's kind of negative to go ahead and say this, but just go into the mentality that all these projects right here are gonna rug. So just make your money, go in and then go out. And if you see the project's not doing anything, like if you don't see it like moving and you're seeing it like stay stagnant and not do anything, sell it. Sell for a loss. You're better off taking out your $500 instead of, you know, not taking out $200. So for me, when it comes to a lot of these projects, I always go ahead and tell you the straight up truth. There was another project called Pepe something that a lot of you were like shilling into my stream, and you guys were like rating on the stream. Strong community, bro, by the way. Strong community. And I can't remember what the token was called. It was literally called Pepe. And a lot of you were like, bro, make a video. Oh, you're a fudder. And I'm like, dude, like, this shit looks like a scam. Like, it looks like a straight up rug pull. I'm not going to go ahead and buy it. I'm just not going to go ahead and do it. Like, I just don't want to. If you believe in the project and you really want to go ahead and buy into it. And guess what? The project pulled the rug. So just go in with the mentality when it comes to a lot of these tokens that they're going to pull rugs on you. If you go in with that mentality, you're not going to be disappointed. Trust me. It's like the less you expect from other people, the better. Meaning, if you don't expect that person to give back to you or help you out in a situation or depend on a person, when that time comes that you really need that person or friend or family, whatever the case is, or loved one, you're gonna be less disappointed when they don't come through with you, right? Like, I don't really trust in any of these projects. I don't trust any of these developers. I don't trust anything that's going on with crypto, bro. I really don't. Because the market's so manipulated, and that's why people are like, oh shit, dude, like you lose money in this space. Yeah, because it's manipulated. It's meant to have you and I lose money. It's really rigged. It's super rigged, bro. Beyond being rigged, it's rigged. I think it's more rigged than the stock market, but I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, but I think it's more rigged than the stock market. Crypto is. So like crypto's like kind of the opposite of what people believe in, right? But we've been brainwashed ourselves too into believing this bullshit lie. But just going with the mentality that a lot of these projects are scams. Amheed, Khabib, Pepe2, how's it going, bro? Haven't seen you in a while, man. I hope you're having a great day today. Besides the fact that we got rugged, yeah, we'll talk about Pepe2 right now. Like I said, Pepe2 is being artificially pumped as well. So if we could go ahead and keep up with the momentum of actually Pepe2 squeezing to the upside with the FOMO kicking in and the artificial pumping that they have going on, in a short squeeze, this is going to pump a lot higher up to, I think in my opinion, a 10 million market cap or a 20 million market cap. But as I mentioned, as you saw Megabot talk about it, Pepe2 is a scam too, apparently, from what they're saying. So like as I said, it doesn't surprise me, bro. It doesn't surprise me. None of this shit surprises me. You just have to go ahead and be aware of what's going on. You know, a lot of these scammers have worked on multiple projects. That's why when a lot of these developers say, we worked with plenty of projects in the past and we've done this kind of numbers, and people are like, what were the previous projects? Blocked. It's like, bro, you can't really like just tell us what the last project you worked on. It's because they worked on multiple projects and they scammed. Lost 90% of them. Find them dead or alive. John, can you believe what happened? DeFi, unreal. Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy, dude. Same, I was thinking SafePad would 3 to 5x. 100%, dude, Natural's there with me. I thought SafePad was going to do a 3 to 5x, and I would have made my nut, and I was out. I wasn't even thinking about it. DeFi, Pink Cell is going to have a bad rep. Dude, Pink Cell has been having a bad rep, bro. I've been saying that. I've been saying that about Pink Cell. I've been telling all of you, don't buy into Pink Cell anymore. That's why I don't push Pink Cell, bro. That's why I don't push Pink Cell, for that reason. Because they've been scammy, bro. If anything, I believe that Pink Cell should have the same responsibility as the scams that are being created. Because right here on Pink Cell, you could actually go ahead and make money with Pink Cell too. Look, they offer the affiliate marketing on a lot of these projects. Look, right here. Where's it at? I don't know where the link is at, but some of these tokens right here that you see people talking about, they offer affiliate marketing. So they offer, like, if you're a YouTuber, like let's say like this guy right here, he's getting paid to go ahead and talk about FTT token. And if you like watching this guy, I've never watched this guy's content, I don't even know who he is, but if the people that follow this guy right here, and there's two scenarios, either he doesn't know that this is a rug pull, or he knows it's a rug pull because he's in it with the company. But look right here, this guy right here, and I'm not throwing shit on anybody, right? Because I'm a influencer myself, and I talk about these shit tokens all the time. But if anybody, like, if he has a strong community, which looks like he does, you know, he has over 75,000 subs, and then people are like, oh, I'm gonna keep my eye on this, should be interesting, and like, oh, cheers, brother, another gem, and all this, right? You're seeing like half and half people, right? So if people have trust into this guy, and this is why I'm saying you have to be very, very careful. Even with me, dude, I'm not here to convince you. I'm not. I've never have been, and you will never hear that from me. I'm not here to convince you, ever. You will never hear that kind of terminology. You will never hear me, it's going to $1, knowing damn well it's not going to go to a fucking dollar. I don't do that kind of content. Why? Because I've been head slammed so many times by these fucking influencers myself. But imagine if I had this kind of following, and I'm pushing a company like this, I don't know if it's going to be a rug pull, but because it's on pink cell, I could almost assure you it probably will be a rug pull. Do you see this docs KYC audit? All paid for. Pink cell offers this to the companies that want to go ahead and pay for the docs KYC and audit in order for you and I to have more trust into the project to go ahead and buy in. Then they go ahead and get an influencer they might believe has influence, right? This guy Tyler Hill, never heard about him. But you see right here, pink cell link, and he has the right here, as soon as you click it and you buy it, he gets a percentage of anybody. So like, let's say whatever the people invested into this, he's gonna make money off of it. So whether the token rug pulls or not, this guy right here is gonna make money. And for me personally, when I'm talking about these projects, like these pink cell projects, I never tell you guys, hey, click my link down below, because I don't want to be associated with fucking pink cell, bro, even if I get paid. Why? Because I know they're probably gonna be 99% scams, and I don't want to make money off of you knowing that it's gonna be a scam. There's influencers out there that don't give a fuck, bro. They're like, dude, I'm just trying to make money. I don't care if they get scammed or not. I'm just here to make money. And look at this referral count right here. There's people obviously, you know, signing up and getting paid. This wallet right here got paid over 10 BNB. I don't know if it's a big influencer or not. I really don't care. But what I'm trying to tell you is that this is the reason why I don't push pink cell links. I don't do any pink cell links. You could go to my account, and I've never done any affiliate program with pink cell, because I know these are scams, bro. They're scams. And for me personally, I just don't, morally, I just can't take that on, knowing that I know it's a scam and I'm telling all of you to buy just so I can make money. I just can't do that. There's people out there that could. I'm not throwing shade on this guy. I don't know this guy. I'm not sure if those are really his intentions. I don't know if he's purposely doing this, knowing what's going to happen. But if you've been in this space for a while, you know how pink cell is, dude. Pink cell has done nothing but literally all the projects they've gone live through, scams. They've all been scams, bro. The only one that did okay and pulled the rug on us, I guess, today was Safereum. I would say that's the only one that I know from pink cell recently that did pretty well. And there's a few handful that we've made money on pink cell projects, but they always dumped after a couple days because they're just pure rugs, right? Some of them just rug pull a lot sooner than others. So that's why I don't do the links with pink cell, because they're scams. And this is the reason why I tell you, don't buy into these pre-sales, dude. Don't buy them. Now there's another safe lunar fair launch. I would be freaking stupid to go ahead and put my money into this thinking it's gonna moon, dude. I'm not gonna touch pink cell anymore. I'm gonna look at it, but like this safe pad, that was the last trust I had on on pink cell, bro. That was the last trust I had on pink cell, and most importantly, the last trust that I had with this other tokens. Like, this is another pretty big influencer too, Crypto Zeus. This guy right here, and I'm not throwing shade on anybody, right? I'm an influencer myself, so I know what it's like when people fucking throw shade on you. But this is kind of the reason why I was actually even thinking of like promoting certain projects. But like, for example, this guy makes money whenever he talks about like another shitcoin, right? And I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know, dude. I just don't think it's ethical if I talk about a project and I know I get paid, and then it rug pulls. I don't know, dude. I mean, I could be making money talking about it, pushing my link, and we all get rug pulled together, I guess. But I don't know, dude. I would have to think about it, but I wouldn't do it. For me personally right now, I just wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't promote anything related to meme coins, like where I'm getting paid for. I don't get paid for any of this shit. I don't get paid for the shit coins that I talk about. It's really all just we're just here trading it, just like you and I are. We're trading it together. And when these companies do approach me, I have to go ahead and announce that I am being paid by them, right? So I haven't been paid by any of these companies. But yeah, this is the reason why I don't do any of this. And there's influencers out here that just focus on doing all this shit. So just be very, very careful. Pink Cell's gonna have a bad rep. I agree, man. Jake Adams, bro, I suggest you take a look at Squid Grow ASAP. The CEO is Shibtoshi. He's a guy that turned 8K into 5.7 billion. Shib owns 55 BTC. Project has been around for 1 year. Make your funds back, bro. You're wild, Jake. I like that attitude, man. Dude, I like his attitude already. He's like, dude, like, it's okay, man. You took an L. check out these other projects. I don't know if that's really like any good trust that it builds, but you know what? Let's go ahead and take a look. What is this token called? Squid Grow. I've been hearing about this project too. Squid Grow. Squid Grow, 4 months ago. It's about at an 8 million market cap. Total liquidity is not too bad. We're gonna go ahead and keep this on our watch list. I mean, dude, this is not good, man. like this thing has dumped ever since. Can it pump? It looks like it's getting ready for a squeeze to the upside. But for me personally, if this is the correct Squid Grow you're talking about, I'm not looking to enter into any trade on Squid Grow until it breaks the above square, which is around right here. Until then, I might consider jumping into it. I appreciate you for your great attentions, bro. But yeah, I'm not gonna be touching Squid Grow anytime soon. If this is the correct address, and it has a crazy sell tax of 8% plus a buy tax of 4%, so it has 8, 9, 10, 11, 12% buy and sell tax together, bro. Yeah, super red flag. I don't like that. I don't like those high taxes either. So especially right now with gas fees going up. So yeah, I'm going to be very, very careful. I'll be on the lookout for this. I appreciate you. But yeah, I mean, the fact that it dumped ever since launch and it's still dumping, I just wouldn't touch it. DeFi, they had audits and were on SEC centralized exchange. Yeah, 100%. Mike, what's up, John? Much love. Should have stayed with Vegas Inu. Ain't no Rugg over here with December DeMarcus, the dev. Be careful out there. 100%, Mike. 100%, man. It still gets me to this day where I was like, fuck, dude, I should have just stayed in Vegas Inu. But it is what it is, man. You win some, you lose some. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you lose money. It's part of life. It is what it is, dude. There's really not much you can do. There's no way to avoid any of this. There's no way to avoid any of this. I'm sorry to tell you, but there's no plan to avoid getting full-on rug pulled. The only thing you could do is just take profits sooner, exit, and that's it. That's all you could do. And don't believe the hype with all these communities or influencers. That's the only thing I would say. And besides that, I guess you could go ahead and lose less money, but the fact that you're always going to lose money and get rugged into space, it's a 499% guaranteed you will get scammed in crypto. It's just the reality of the truth. Kind of sucks. Gave you the heads up, bro. Check it out. Squid Grow has. I checked it out. Bitcoin mind tricks. Definitely don't like that one. John, you're not alone, bro. I feel the betrayal as well, though. Safereum looked promising. SafePad looked like a quick buck. 100%, man. They sure fool all of us, John. Yeah, that's what John says. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. They did get all of us, bro. Freaking sucks. Nicholas says, think about it, bro. Contract is renowned in the devs and pump and dump over and over again. People will always FOMO and buy. I agree with you 100%. Even fool the exchange. Yeah. I mean, the fact that they even fool the exchanges on Safereum, bro, it's like, it makes me feel a little bit better, and we should feel a little bit better because we weren't that stupid, I guess. Because this is kind of the bad thing, right? We're going to go into our minds during this time. We're going to be like, dude, how stupid was I to really fall for this, right? And there's a reason why we're talking about it, because we have to acknowledge what we did wrong and what we could do moving forward. But even the exchanges got fooled. Even the exchanges got fooled. And if the exchanges actually paid for the tokens on the back end, bro, that just tells you the exchanges themselves were greedy, bro. So it's not just you and I going through this. It's even the companies doing this shit. So, and these are companies that have millions of dollars being worked on. Big teams being worked on, security teams, people that actually read the blockchain, read the contracts. You know, you have some really people that get paid a lot in these companies, and if they couldn't detected it, bro, or they purposely knew what was going to happen and they went along with it, I think they're almost just as guilty too. But there's a reason why I always tell you that when it comes to exchanges, you don't want to have your money in all these exchanges, nor does it look good when these tokens do get listed on exchanges all the time. Pink Cell, Dex, and Centralized got played. Fuck. Yeah, 100%, bro. DeFi, we all got played, man. Damn, this shit hurts. Damn, that shit hurt. It's not really just about the money. I agree with you, man. It's not even about the money that we lost. It's just the fact that it just broke that trust that I almost had. I had this much hope in crypto recently with all these scams going around. This is how much hope I had in this space, especially shitcoins. This is how much hope I had. And that hope's gone, bro. Like, I still believe in shitcoins and I know the opportunities to it, but like the kind of point of view that I had with shitcoins, it's completely like, dude, completely different than it was before. It's not gonna be the same. Like, I was already cautious about all these projects. Now I'm going to be like 20 times more cautious because I understand the kind of game they could play us. We got played once like this big. I haven't gotten played this bad, dude. I've never been played this bad with the token until I met Safereum. And I got played bad, bro. Mike says, just partnered up with Volt Inu and is about to announce a huge partnership in today's Twitter space. Nice, man. Congrats, congrats, congrats. DeFi says, never buy a crypto called Safe again, bro. I agree with you 100%, dude. You could just never buy a token. Dude, and I also told you, that's why they did the reverse psychology. It's like, I would never trust a project called Safe. With the word Safe in it, I never had trust in Safereum. That's why I always said it's just a matter of when they pull the rug. They pulled the rug with a plan, bro, which is freaking crazy. Kind of lunatic, too. Ryan says MLC is the only solid brand. MLC is a really good brand, you know, really good brand. I agree with you. John says, I hope someone can pick up the contract and do it again. Yeah, they would have to do a V2 launch, I believe. December to Marco, gotta find solid communities and developers. Good thing we have that in Vegas Inu token, VIT. Yeah, 100%. Thank you, December, for stopping by, bro. Yeah, your project's doing really good, bro. Congratulations on what you got going on. I agree with you. It's really all about having that real trust, and the fact that you're doing it, bro. Congratulations on that. You know, it's a really big, hard thing to go ahead and find in the space of crypto is being able to find that trust, right? And communities are a solid thing, but like, as I mentioned, my stands with communities moving forward are going to be very like, yeah, trust issues, I guess you would call, right? But I appreciate you, December. Hopefully we can go ahead and link up sometime, man. Probably collaborate in the future. I think that'd be really cool. You know, big salutes to you, bro. The way you're doing it, the fact that you're being ethical with your community, I like that. And the fact that you've been able to deliver on everything with VIT. So I appreciate you for showing some love in the stream, bro, and I really do. I think this space is all about. It's all about just navigating, right? It's all about navigating correctly. So this is what December DeMarco's actually ended up. Is one of his projects right here, and they actually did pretty well. In the beginning, they kind of dumped, and that's usually what's normal with a lot of these pre-sales because they get attacked by a lot of these bots. And unfortunately, I panic sold, right? And I still made profits, but I panic sold. But look at that chart sent. So I did mention this is an area of support. We're gonna go ahead and see how that does. But I mean, the fact that December is willing to go ahead and put his face out there and really put in the work, I think that says a lot. A lot of these people are not willing to do that. I think it's a lot of it's one of those where it's a really high risk for a very low reward, in my opinion. So shout out for December for doing that, bro. So shout out to December for that. John's like, that's how I feel, bro. 100%. I don't remember any MEXC listed tokens did this before. Did any token did this on MEXC? This Rugg? MEXC does that a lot, bro. If you actually go to MEXC, like for example, like Pepe 2.0, right? We had Pepe 2.0 pull the rug. After a few days, it was on MEXC. We also had, let's see what other project. This one, damn, dude, this one's up 92% for the day. Most of these tokens usually dump though. Look, I think AI Deutsch might be one of them. Let's check. We're gonna check this together. Yeah, see? But it's actually pumping back up, and I think this is what's gonna happen with Pepe 2.0, where it's gonna get where it got listed is gonna pump back up. So AI Deutsch, for example, since it got listed on MEXC, it dumped over 90%. It looks like we're having some sort of meme coin season right now. So a lot of these meme coins are pumping. So this is kind of crazy, actually. Great time to be alive. I guess this is what the sequel was all about. Maybe the goal was to go ahead and make it a community-driven project with Safereum, but I'm not gonna go into all those conspiracy theories, because I guess most of those are going to be like a reason to like not feel too bad about ourselves. But honestly, dude, we should just take the L and move on, bro. We fucking got tricked on, bro. We got played, bro. We got super played, and I would consider us to be pretty smart people, right? But we got freaking played, bro. So look at this project Turbo, listed on MEXC for 2 days. After the second day, it ended up dumping, and it's all the way down more than 90%. So it's something common with these tokens getting listed with MEXC. I've even said it myself. Lisa, same thing, but Lisa's not futures trading. But most of these tokens, when they get listed on futures trading, they dump. So for me personally, my sign to go ahead and sell a token is as soon as they get listed. There's no benefit for a token to be listed on an exchange, in my opinion, besides the fact to buy and sell quickly. But when a token gets listed on an exchange, especially a meme coin, it's pretty much dead, dude. It's really dead from there on. There's really no exchange for the developers because they don't get the 1% buy and sell fee. All it does is just brings more awareness and more eyes. But if anything, it's actually more of just really a way to go ahead and hype the community, because you really don't make money off of, at least from what I understand, teams don't really make money getting listed on an exchange unless their goal is to get listed on an exchange and then dump their tokens on the market, and now they have liquidity to actually go ahead and do that. And Safereum did that purposely. I don't think the exchanges paid for it. I doubt it, but I wouldn't be surprised because they must have had a really good game to convince exchanges to go ahead and do this themselves. So if that was the case, that's crazy. But tokens are always known to go ahead and dump whenever they get listed on LBank, MEXC, all these exchanges. That's why for me personally, I like to go ahead and trade the meme tokens, take the risk. As soon as I get that listing where it says, oh, it's going to get listed on MEXC today, or it's going to get listed on this exchange, I usually like to sell, go on the platform. Like, for example, my preferred platform is MEXC, and then I'll go ahead and short the crypto all the way down. So it's not something uncommon for these tokens to go ahead and do. One of them that I was doing that was with Tip, but you just never know. Sometimes it is a community that does come back, sometimes it isn't. But we're seeing this same exact scenario with a lot of these meme tokens. So I don't know, maybe it's the start of meme coin season or whatever the case is. But same thing with Tip. It dumped in the beginning. I was trading this. I kind of longed it as soon as it went live. And as soon as that, I ended up selling. Because why? Because it was a straight dump. It was a straight pump and dump. And a lot of these people are traders. You also have to keep in mind. So as soon as they get listed on these exchanges, most of these people are trading them. They're not here to the community. They're not here to freaking sing freaking kumbaya and like hold hands and talk about how great the community is. Most of these people that trade on platforms such as MEXC and all this, they're just here to make a nut, bro. They're here to either long the market or short the market. They don't care about no community. They don't care about no dev. They might consider some of that information in order for them to go ahead and place a trade, but they don't care about any of that. They're just here to go ahead and make money as a trader. And that's what I like about traders. They don't think too much about all the bullshit dev talk. They just focus on what's in front of you, which is sometimes the technical analysis, right? Roman says, I'm glad I sold before they dumped. I got out with a lot of profits. That's good, man. Congratulations. Any idea on this Bitcoin? I'm not going to touch it, man. Scott, I did find a bit odd they had no Discord. Now they closed their X page down. Yeah, 100%, Scott. Someone told me if you see any token saying safe in the name 9 times out of 10, it's good to be true. I agree with you. Well played, Safereum. Well played. 100%, Grant. I agree with you. Community can't make it recover, but I lost my trust in this shit, bro. 100%, John. I lost my trust 100% on Safereum as well. The community could come back. I don't know. Honestly, for me, I took that L mentally ages ago with Safereum, and I've taken the L mentally with a lot of these meme tokens. So to me personally, I hold no attachment to any of these projects. I did hold some sort of attachment to Safereum, and the attachment was this whole entire bullshit talk about their safe pad and how it was going to be revolutionary, and it was actually quite revolutionary, right? It changed the perspective of what I have moving forward with this community stuff. Community can't make it recover, but I lost my trust. I ain't gonna lie, they did a good job earning people's trust. 100%. The safe pattern trajectory coincided with the Rugg and mass sell-off. 100%. Hey, bro, you remember 2 days ago I said sell? Just buy dip tokens. Broski, come back to Vegas EU. Are here for you. Thank you, bro. You ignored me 1 day ago. I told you to sell safe shit. Question mark. Why don't you answer me? Hey, CEO Lee, I didn't answer you, bro, because I was out for the weekend, dude. I wasn't like in the markets checking, and that's where my reason why I failed too, personally, as an investor, if you want to call it, was because I wasn't actively checking the market. So like moving forward, dude, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna go ahead and hold on to these positions anymore at too long. I'm just gonna go ahead and make my money and I'm out. I don't like holding on to these tokens anymore, dude, because like I just don't know what's gonna happen. And for me, I was enjoying myself in the weekend. That's why I haven't replied to any of you. It's not because I don't want to reply to you, it's because I haven't seen any of them. Just buy the dips, all part of the game. 100%. I'm god of crypto. Cool, bro. Broski, Vegas EU has a dev that you know, family. We are Vegas EU communities like Shiva Volt. We are here for you. I appreciate you. We need to track the devs' addresses somehow. I nearly sold at 15 before SafePad. Oof. The pump is on. Please chart Pepe 2.0 down, bro. That's why Vegas needs a safe bet. December ain't leaving his people. I agree, man. December is doing pretty well. I told you to sell Safereum, man, rich. I heard from Big Wells, dips 200 easy. Yup, right on, bro. 100%, bro. I agree with you. I know all of you told me to sell, dude. I know you all told me to sell. But as I mentioned, John had to go through it, bro. You know what I mean? So, like, my question is, how did you know to sell? That's what my question is to CEO and Manrich is, like, how did you know? Why were you guys calling this out? Was the liquidity being unlocked? Did you guys hear some sort of talk being talked around? Like, dude, how did you know about this shit? Like, let us know. That's what I want to know. Because I didn't see anything. I wasn't paying attention to Safereum. I wasn't paying attention to Safereum whatsoever, dude. I wasn't. After Friday, after Saturday night, I stopped paying attention to all of this. I was enjoying my weekend. And I come back, turn on my camera, I hit stream, and then I wake up, I see that we got rugged. So that's really what all my information I had. I don't know. I wasn't up to date on the weekend checking up the news on any of this. John says, Ari says, yup, you're right, bro. Don't you think Megabot could be a red flag? To me, it's kind of a coincidence they noticed something and having a stealth launch before to gain a lot of trust. I don't know how they use their bot. Hey, John, 100%, bro. How the fuck is it that their bot is going to go ahead and make you these returns and help you avoid being scammed? This is another bullshit scam that I'm not going to touch Megabot. I'm going to go ahead and keep an eye on them because so far they have called out Safereum. But if they had liquidity being unlocked, it makes sense, bro. But with Megabot, they're probably going to try to build our trust too. Tell us that it's all about, you know, the community. We're not here to go ahead and rug pull you. And then they pull the same shit, right? So moving forward, all I would suggest is that I'm doubling down on not trusting any of these communities 10 times more. So I'm just not going to trust them anymore, you know? The little trust that I did have, it's gone, bro. The little trust I had with communities is out the door. Not believing in them anymore, bro. It's part of the game. Roman, bro, now we know what the sequel was. They did the same thing like Pepe OG community did. Really? What did OG Pepe do, dude? But yeah, 100% they did do the sequel on us. It was a freaking rug pull, man. Carlos, that's crazy as hell. Good thing I only invested $20. Yeah, bro. Good thing you did, man. I wish I would have done less. Hey, DeFi, how's it going, bro? Megabot did their stealth launch, but somehow managed to buy before they even released their contract. It's kind of funny. It's also pumped after the rug from Safereum. Yeah, that's weird, bro. I don't know. Megabot, I'm just not going to buy it, dude. I'm just not going to buy Megabot. I think moving forward, I'm just never going to touch pre-sales ever again. I'm just going to go ahead and trade a lot of these shitcoins. I've been kind of the mentality I had a lot of these shitcoins was kind of like a more of a just hold approach. But now I'm just trading more. So I've been changing, you know, more into trading instead of any of that. So I would say just moving forward, just trade a lot of these meme coins. Right now we even see Vegas EU right now, you know, welcomes Rugg by Safereum. So shout out to Vegas token right there. But as I mentioned, just me moving forward, communities are fun to be a part of. They're really cool. You get to meet a lot of good people. So I wouldn't say that communities are 100% something not to look for. I think it just really depends on what you're there to do, right? Communities could be fun to go ahead and you know, meet new people, do all this. But I would always say, in my opinion, solely never marry any of your bags. I was never married to Safereum. I just slowly was going to almost marry them. But the divorce happened a little too sooner before it even happened, right? So I was never married with Safereum, by the way. I do want to say that. I was never, you know, all in on Safereum. I was all in, but I was never married to Safereum whatsoever. I was looking to go ahead and sell, and I told a lot of you, hey guys, I don't know, this might be a buy the rumor, sell the news. We might get scammed on the freaking 24th, or maybe it's going to be the biggest freaking pump. I'm willing to take the risk, and I'm all in. And I took it. So I was already planning on selling Safereum, but I had a number in mind I wanted to sell on, and it was after this week. That's why I was looking forward to this week, bro, because I wanted to get rid of Safereum already. I was tired of freaking having to check up on it and like having to freaking like ask myself, like check when they're gonna freaking rug pull, and at least I got rugged, bro. So like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually feel more comfortable right now that I got rugged, because at least I don't have to worry about what fucking Safereum does. I don't have to worry about shit anymore. The problem's gone. Safereum's already out, dude. I don't care about Safereum anymore. It is what it is. And that's what it is. so I'm actually kind of happy Safereum pulled the rug, because I don't have to worry about this shit anymore. I don't have to worry about what Safereum is gonna do, what kind of marketing proposals they're gonna do, and you know, at least now I learned a lesson, I guess, and I hope we all did together. DeFi says, sorry I had to take some calls. No worries, bro. I'll call you right now too after we get after I get done with the stream. BS Trust. Tyler Hill is huge, dude. It's just a printed piece of paper, 100%. Tyler Hill been around a long time. He's been around since 2017. I feel you, bro. We not blaming you. You always warn people first. I appreciate you, Roman. John, I don't even call that a rug pull. That was a freaking heist. 100%. Roman says, stay blessed, bro. You will make make it back in the bull run. Yeah, dude, I'm not worried about the money, bro. I'm not worried about, like, what I'm trying to tell you is that the money to me that I threw into the market, I don't care about it, right? Because I go in with the mentality that I'm going to lose it before I even make money off of it. I know the risk. I understand the reward to it. The thing that I'm mostly pissed off is, and I'm more shocked, is that it lost that trust on me, dude. The little trust that I had in this space is gone. 100%. Super freaking gone, dude. And trust me, dude. Just go ahead and see where things go moving forward. Roman says, I trust your judgment. We win some, you lose some. That's just how life works. 100%. Pink cell, where rug pulls are born. 100%, dude. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and ride the wave of like how these pink cell scams are like always a thing, dude. I don't know. We're gonna go to see where things go moving forward. I appreciate you, Roman. I feel you, bro. We're not blaming you. You always warn people first. I appreciate it. Stay blessed, bro. You will make it back on the bull run. Money comes and goes, bro. I'm not worried about the money. I'm just more pissed off about the trust that we once had in a project. Pink cell, where rug pulls are born. I trust your judgment. I'm sticking to XRP and XLM. 100%, bro. When it comes to these altcoins, you want to go ahead and hold on to those real ones you believe in, real utility, and then the meme coins, you just make your nut, you're out, man. DeFi says, pull up this on, look how bad they played everybody. They did play everybody. $31,000 because of BTC and ETH dominance. 1,700, both are pumping her. Yeah, dude, it's freaking crazy how BTC's freaking pumping, Ethereum's pumping, gas fees are through the roof. We're all being fucking played on around again, dude. Why is Ethereum volume very high? The reason why it's very, very high, JC, welcome to the channel, by the way. The reason why Ethereum volume is really high is because there's a lot of people buying and selling. There's a lot of people transacting still with the contract. We're at a 825,000 market cap, so it's actually been going up during the freaking live stream. I think we were at like 400,000, and the market cap's actually going up. So there's people actually buying Safereum for whatever reason, and we're seeing it pumped as well. So that's the reason why the volume is very high, and it's also high because they ended up selling this massive wick, and that was the developer team ended up selling Safereum. So that's why the volume is up. So maybe by tomorrow we could wake up and Safereum's back at 10 million, but I doubt it. But it's super, super possible, because by this point, Safereum is now community driven. Roman says they dumped a couple days ago. That was a red flag. Yeah, dude, I wasn't aware of it, man. That's a problem. The problem was I wasn't aware of what was going on with Safereum because I wasn't around to take a look at it. I was enjoying myself on the weekend. DeFi just hit. BTC just hit 32k bullish. OG Pepe done 17 million on their community and started Finecoin. Damn, dude. They're the ones who started Fin. OG Pepe said they got hacked, and all of a sudden Fincoin started promoting heavily on OG Pepe Telegram. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, a lot of these projects is just a pump and dump. Community, it's only lasted for a little bit and then it's gone. Rinse and repeat. Albert Confliction. Lost all my life savings. Haha. 5 KYC, thought it could go through. Had 0.6 ETH, and now I'm struggling so hard. Haha. It was everything I had. Hey, bro, I really hope that wasn't the case, man. Like, I don't know if you're trolling or you're messing around, man. Albert Confliction. But I really hope you did not put all your life savings, bro. Because I preach this in my channel all the time to not ever do that. And I always preach to only go ahead and throw in the money you're okay losing. You don't ever want to throw in your life savings thinking you're going to go ahead and do a 5x, because typically it's not the case. We're going to get rugged, and we've gone rugged multiple times. So I really hope you're trolling me, and hopefully your life savings wasn't too much money, and I hope you're able to recover it, bro. But you just keep your head up. If you're being for reals, take this as a lesson, and you can still make money in the space, but just be very, very cautious how much money you throw in. You don't ever want to throw in the money you can't afford to lose. That's why I always say only put money you're okay losing and you could afford it. Meaning don't gamble your money with your car payment, your rent, whatever the case is. This is all gambling, bro. This is all 100% gambling. This is all it is. This is a gamble. We don't know where it's going to go. Same thing with Bitcoin. No one knew Bitcoin. I actually knew Bitcoin was going to pump because I told you that it was going to push to the upside because of the fact that there was going to be some sort of short squeeze causing Bitcoin to go ahead and go up. So I'm not surprised. I even mentioned the DXY was going to be coming down. The DXY has been following exactly what I've been saying. Bitcoin's at $32,000. Does it fucking surprise me? No, because I was telling everybody around this area that Bitcoin looked really, really bullish, and in my opinion, it was going to look good. And I said Bitcoin's more than likely going to pump next week, and more than likely Safereum and all these shit coins are going to do the same thing. So that's why I was very, very bullish, looking forward for this week, just to go ahead and wake up with some sort of disappointment with the scam. So we'll see where things go, but yeah. Yeah, Roman, I agree with you. Swing trading pink cells is like the best way to make money, in my opinion, I think. So I think that's going to be the move moving forward, is just to go ahead and swing trade a lot of these shitcoins a lot sooner. Typically, I would only go ahead with the nut of 2 to 3x. So with Safereum, after I bought in again and I took profits, I reinvested my money, had a little bit higher, and I was waiting to get a 2 or 3x. And as soon as I got that 2 to 3x, I was going to sell my bag. But like I said, unfortunately, I enjoyed myself during the weekend. I wasn't on the charts. I wasn't paying attention. And I was looking forward for today because I'm back in action, right? But crypto lives 24/7. And that could be good or bad. You could be sleeping, you could wake up to a freaking rug pull like we all did. So it's really, really unpredictable, man. FUDmaster lost big in Safereum. Hey, dude, I lost a lot in Safereum too, man. Actually, not that much. I only lost about $2,000. But like I said, that $2,000 that I made, it was off of Safereum actually pre-sale. Put in about $120, turned that $100 into $1,200 or $1,500, and I threw in a little bit more like another $500 of my own money into the project. And then, but honestly, I made more money on Safereum too. I made a little bit over $500 on Safereum back through providing liquidity. So I'm not going to try to justify for my loss, but what I'm trying to say is that I made money on Safereum anyways. I just didn't take these last profits. I should have taken it. It was like $180 that I made of profits, bro. So yeah, we'll see. We're just going to hold on to the liquidity, but it is what it is. Hopefully you didn't put too much money, FUDmaster. Hope you didn't throw in too much money, bro. But yeah, this is the reason why we have to go ahead and throw in more money into leverage trading instead. Obviously, not financial advice, but you know, we're currently giving all the way up to $20,000 in sign-up bonuses. No KYC. It literally takes less than 3 seconds to create an account. On MEXC, that's one of my preferred platforms when it comes to trading a lot of these shit coins. You could go ahead and do leverage trading with them. And I'm actually in a position right now with Pepe too, so we're gonna go ahead and see where things go moving forward. But yeah, but dude, that's freaking insane. You can't make any of this shit up. FUDmaster says, yeah, I made some money on it, and today I cashed out 2K, and that's good, bro. I was like this close to cashing out, because I was like, dude, Safereum's dumping. Like, this just doesn't make sense. I have a feeling that I should probably pull out. And I was about to, but luckily I kind of didn't, because I was about to pull out and throw all the money into SafePad. So, yeah, dude. But left $1,500 in there. Yeah, dude, I made money on Safereum too. And like I said, the money that I had in there wasn't that much money. I started off with $120. The money that I had invested, I turned that into like $1,500 or $1,200, and then I put in like another $500 of my own money. And my total value of Safereum at the time where it was at, I don't know where it was at all-time high, because I wasn't there when I checked it, but it was at like around $2,000 earlier today. before they went live with SafePad, and I invested about $1,600, and I made about a little bit over $200, $100 or $200 through providing liquidity. So I made money off of fees too. So today I actually had a little bit over 180 on providing liquidity, and then my total bag was $2,000. But as I mentioned, I turned $100 into $1,500 from Safereum. I sold, I re-entered Safereum, and then I started providing liquidity. And I was about to pull liquidity out today. I was actually gonna stop. I was gonna sell my whole entire bag on Safereum this week because I thought we were gonna get like a 3 to 10x, and I was gonna sell my bag and I was gonna call it a day, but they pulled the rug a little too early on me. Facts. But I bought some SafePad. Yeah, I bought some SafePad too, bro. So like, I was about to pull my Safereum bag all, and I was gonna throw it all into SafePad, but luckily I didn't. And right now I have my trade on with Pepe 2.0, which apparently it's a red flag too from what I'm hearing. But as I mentioned, I told you all my red flags that I see with Pepe 2.0 and the reason why I'm buying into Pepe 2.0, and it's because I believe there's going to be a short squeeze, and the fact that they are artificially pumping the market. A lot of people are not going to know. You and I know because we understand this, but a lot of people that just see Pepe 2.0 pumping, they're going to go ahead and buy, and they're going to be like, oh, it's going up, it's going up, and then you're going to have influencers talking about it. Look at this. Do you see those bots? All these yellow little triangles, those are all bots transacting with the token. So it's a lot of artificial buy and sell, making it seem like people are interested into Pepe 2.0, but they're really not. No one's interested into it. They're making it seem like they are. That's what we've grown in holders. And this is kind of like what I'm betting on, right? I'm betting that more people are going to come into Pepe 2.0. Short squeeze is going to happen, push right here. FOMO is going to begin to kick in. Short squeeze is going to cause Pepe 2.0 to pump, and we could see a 10 to 20 million market cap. But I think a 10 or 20 million market cap is okay. I think we could hit 95 million to 100 million. But as I mentioned, I don't know. I'm trading Pepe 2.0. I made about $700 already a few days ago off of Pepe 2.0 trade. Same thing. I've taken a lot of L's. I've just lost a decent amount of money these last couple weeks off rug pulls. And I would have made all my money back with Safereum. I think I was already almost about to make my money all back this week. And then Pepe 2.0, I would make all my money back. So if Pepe 2.0 works out with a plan that I know that they're artificially pumping the market, so I don't want to hear anybody tell me, dude, you're pushing a rug pull. Like, dude, I'm telling you my plan. Pepe 2.0 is being artificially pumped. It's not being real activity. They're making you think that people are interested into Pepe 2.0, but they're not, dude. We have actually received a lot of holders. Look, how many more people jumped into Pepe 2.0? About 0.13%, whatever that is. I don't know how much that is. But 0.13% jumped into Pepe 2.0 that are new holders that don't know anything about Pepe 2.0. And I think that's what's going to cause Pepe 2.0 to pump. The hype, the FOMO, which I guess could consider be hyped, but the short squeeze. If a short squeeze does happen, as I'm saying, because of the fact that it's being artificial. Look at this shit. You can't make any of this shit up. Look at this wallet, 5819. This is a bot. They're hiding their wallet, dude. This is a bot transacting, buying and selling, and I think it might be the team. I don't know. If it's a team, they're making bank. Why? Because they're collecting a buy and sell tax of 1%. Plus, they're making profits every time they buy and sell the bot or pump and sell the token. And they're artificially making it seem like people are interested into Pepe 2.0. No one's interested into Pepe 2.0 until now that it's been pumping. And for that reason, I believe that Pepe 2.0 is going to pump. But regardless, I'm going to make money because I'm swing trading this. So even if, look, it just pumped right now. You can't make any of this shit up, bro. Right now, $25 in profit, whatever. I'm not going to take it. But this is what I'm looking to go ahead and take if it does pump to my price target, right? My price target at 1700 or 0.77, which is not that far away, that's about $1,000, which is not too bad. But in order to go ahead and make my nut back from Safereum, which I know this is very, very doable based on my analysis, this is just my opinion. I'm not telling you it's going to happen. I don't know. I'm hoping it happens, and I'm betting on myself. And this is the reason why I always say invest in yourself and believe in what you're willing to go ahead and jump into, and only put in the money you're willing to lose. I'm okay if this trade goes to 25.25, which I think is very, very doable with Pepe 2.0, I'd collect about 2,863. So I'll pretty much make up for my loss on Safereum, a little bit over break even with all the other losses. And then now I have a bigger bag to swing trade Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these other altcoins and shitcoins that are pumping on MEXC. So I think, in my opinion, I always said, when it comes to a lot of these shitcoins, it's better to have more data. The longer they have been, it's easier to identify support and resistance. It's not always the case, but you could go ahead and capitalize on that hype with, I mean, Bitcoin's at $33,000, bro. You can't make any of this shit up. You really can't. You know what I mean? I told all of you we're gonna have a bullish freaking end of the month, and I can't believe Safereum really pulled this one, bro. We would have pumped to at least 20 million market cap if the dev would have never pulled the rug so quick. But it is what it is, right? So same thing with Pepe 2.0, right? With Pepe 2.0, if it reaches my price target of, like, let's say even 45, that's about 7 grand. So I think Pepe 2.0 is gonna break above this. I think it's gonna break above the 0.14. I mean, it's breaking through resistance right now. I'm already up $55 right now for the day. I could take my profits and call it a day, but this is how much I'm risking. I'm risking $729 to make a couple grand, and I'm okay with it. I'm not sitting here with Pepe 2.0 thinking that it's not gonna freaking dump. I know the risk. I know the chances are pretty high that it could actually dump, but I'm willing to take that risk. And that's what I'm telling you. When it comes to a lot of these projects, it's not about, you know, everybody loses money. It's just about understanding what you did wrong. And right now with Pepe 2.0, it could dump. I mean, it's at a very risky area. So if this thing doesn't do what I believe it's going to do, then yeah, I'm going to lose all the money that I put into it. But as I mentioned, that's why I only put in money that I'm okay losing. So this money, this trade, I don't care how it goes. If it goes well to my price target, then okay, now I have a couple grand in my pocket. Now the goal is to go ahead and look for another opportunity to jump into and just swing trade it. Right now I've been swing trading Pepe 2.0. And maybe depending on how the market reacts, and 14 breaks out pretty well. I mean, Bitcoin being at 33,000 is actually freaking huge. And Pepe 2.0 might just go ahead and pump all the way up to 100 million market cap. I don't know. But I'm here to make money, and if Pepe 2.0 pumps, I'm going to make my money. If Pepe 2.0 dumps, I'm going to make my money. I'm here to make money in the market, right? Long or short the market. Don't marry none of these communities. Don't believe the hype. Just believe what makes sense and what's in front of us. And sometimes none of this shit makes sense. But for Pepe 2.0, for example, in order for us to go ahead and continue up on this uptrend, we need to go ahead and see a break 1457 very soon. And right now we are breaking resistance that we've been struggling these last couple days. So it looks like the play might just play off, right? So maybe my patience is going to pay off. I don't know, but we are kind of still long ways to go ahead and break above this resistance for me to go ahead and cheer on and say, you know, hey guys, Pepe 2.0 is looking good. Dan says, I can't swap my Safereum anymore. Try using a high slippage, bro. I think Safereum right now, in order to transact on it, you need a high slippage, because liquidity is just crazy right now. I mean, we were just at a liquidity with Safereum at 900,000. Now the liquidity is back at 635,000. So there's a lot of people buying and selling on Safereum, so you need to go ahead and put a higher slippage. Yeah, you're seeing a lot of people sell now. So it looks like a lot of people just bought into Safereum just to go ahead and capitalize on the pump, buy low, and then just pump it up, right? So in order to go ahead and sell Safereum, I believe we're going to have to use a high slippage. You can still go ahead and buy and sell because the liquidity is right here, and a lot of these exchanges are still holding on to Safereum. Yo, how the Megabot detected Safereum was going to rug. They mentioned it a week ago. Sheesh, I wish I would have saw it. I don't know, dude. I don't know how they saw it. That's what I asked myself too. But yeah, I saw it, but I ignored the FUD because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do me. But there was someone else and a few other people that were calling it out that it was gonna dump, and I don't know if they knew because the token was going to go ahead and unlocked, and I think that's what happened. I hear people in the Shiba community talk about calcium. We'll take a look at it right now. DeFi Crypto, what's up, bro? It says BTC 33 4K now. Wow. Yeah, dude, I'm kind of pissed because I had some options in this company called Riot, and I had a lot of them, man. And Bitcoin hitting $33,000 would have made me a couple grand, and I'm actually kind of pissed because I had a feeling they were gonna do this type of shit on me. So yeah, dude, you just can't make any of this shit up, bro. Like, straight up, you just really can't make any of this shit up. Yeah, dude, in the stock the crypto that I invested, or stock that I put my money into, knowing that it was gonna pump Bitcoin, I knew. Head slapped me last week. I knew Bitcoin was gonna pump this week, bro. I knew Bitcoin was gonna pump this week because the signs were there. The signs were there of the market. And yeah, dude, I mean, fuck. Yeah, we'll see where it goes. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and support the channel and trade with me on MEXC, go ahead and use my MEXC link down below. $20,000 in sign-up bonuses, no KYC, and literally takes us in 3 seconds to create an account. I'm going to go ahead and start seeing what we're going to go ahead and do moving forward with strategies when it comes to a lot of these tokens to possibly, you know, avoid getting rug pulled as much, as they say. So we'll go ahead and see how things go moving forward. Oh, check out Calcium and tell me what you think. Sorry, bro. My bad. Thanks for reminding me. I heard about Calcium, dude. Wasn't it listed on Pinkso? Well, Calcium, I mean, it's in a consolidating phase right now. It's looking to go ahead and see where to go. Calcium has pretty good liquidity. Market cap's not too bad. So one thing you want to go ahead and focus on Calcium in order to go ahead and confirm that this thing's like still in a bull run or is going to continue to pump. If you want to go ahead and have somewhat of a safer bet that it will go ahead and go your way with a trade, I would go ahead and ideally look at an area. Let me go ahead and check right here. I would check at this area right here, breaking above it and holding on to this area, which is around the 0.03 area. So ideally you would want to go ahead and see Calcium push to this upside right here, consolidate to, you know, to go ahead and confirm that we are back in the uptrend, right? So ideally I would like to go ahead and see a break above this and it would confirm it, but in order to double check that we are, I would wait for it to consolidate and see where the breakout's going to be. Is it going to be to the upside or is it going to be to the downside? One thing you do need to focus on is a little bit more volume. We need more volume for Calcium to go ahead and push to the upside. So as I mentioned, the main focus with Calcium right now, if you're looking to go ahead and jump into it, I personally wouldn't jump into it right now unless you thought that this is 100% going to go ahead and pump because like the community is very excited, or maybe they have something called the sequel, which is, you know, getting people excited. But we are seeing that it is trending up, right? So we are getting ready to go ahead and break to this upside. Now the question is, will we have enough momentum and strength to actually break through it and not get rejected and fall back down? I think right now with this somewhat of a start of a bull run, I think this is going to take off possibly. So just be on the lookout for that. Ideally, if you want to confirm this uptrend, I would wait for this thing to break out first, and I would buy in around this area right here. If what's going on when the market continues, this is more than likely going to go ahead and pump to the upside, which would be ideally it would be about a 1x from waiting for confirmation. But if you don't want to wait for confirmation, like, hey John, I know the risk, I understand the reward, I want to just go ahead and YOLO in right now, that's about a 3x. So that could be a 3x in the next coming days, maybe 2 days or 3 days, maybe by the end of the week it could be a 3x. I don't know, but we do need more volume to pick up. But as I mentioned, if you do want to go ahead and wait, if you want to wait for confirmation, that would be about like a 1.5x. So you decide, do you want to take a 1.5x and be a little bit safer to know where it's going to go, if it's going to pump or dump, or do you want to go ahead and take the risk right now and make it 3x? And that's really what you have to ask yourself. Can it go up higher? Yes. But based on what we're seeing off previous examples, I don't like to say the word guaranteed, but we could almost assure that Calcium would pump back to these levels right here. at the 3x. Can calcium pump even higher and go above 15 cents and above? Yeah, 100%. I mean, the total market supply is very low. I don't know the hype behind it, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know the hype behind it. And if this token's listed on some exchanges, like, I'll be more than glad to go ahead and swing trade this with leverage. But like right now, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of stay away from getting into any new meme coin in a pink cell. So we're gonna go ahead and see that. Calcium says, what do you think? Thank you, bro. Yeah, of course, man. Appreciate you for tuning in and stopping by. But yeah, dude, that's pretty much what's going on with Calcium. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and call it a break right now. I'm going to go eat. I've been in this stream for about 2 hours and 30 minutes. So it's got quite crazy day, right? So I'm not fully too disappointed just due to the fact that, you know, we're seeing other projects. I mean, you know, Pepe 2.0 is doing what I expected it to do. Now I hope I see a breakout and we hit those levels, and you know, hopefully that that's what you have to diversify. I had 2 trades. I was like, if Pepe 2.0 does well, I'll make all my money back that I lost on Safereum, and vice versa. If Pepe 2.0 doesn't do well, well, Safereum will make all my money. So my bet right now, it's all freaking Pepe 2.0. So if Pepe 2.0 comes close to getting to the levels that I expect, I should be making all my money back that I lost the last couple weeks. But anyways, I hope all of you have a wonderful day despite what happened. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, I don't know, maybe congratulations to some sort of bull run happening. I know there's going to be a lot of volatility in this market and a lot of money to be made. So I'm definitely looking forward to go ahead and be trading that and you know, jumping into a lot of these opportunities. But I'll go ahead and catch all of you tomorrow. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Good morning, good night, good afternoon to all of you. Take care.